Pickle Boy? I bet I'm gonna die to Pickle Boy. I think I looked into the future and Pickle Boy kills me.
Of course I'm killing you.
What? Sorry? A question for God, why?
Because fuck you! That's why!
Can you target your allies with all single target attacks? You could destroy your own Pokemon in doubles?
Hi, I'm Simone Mal, reporting live from Fluffy Barrage. I'm here interviewing Alastair. How are you doing today, Alastair?
Hi, I'm doing great. It's great to talk to you.
It's great to talk to you too. I hope you're excited for the competition. So, Alastair, tell us who you are and where we can find you.
My name is Alastair Vox. I am a charming sorcerer that specializes in divination. I was cursed when I attempted to steal an ancient artifact, but now I can use magic and see the future, whether I want to or not. I'm a professional voice actor and streamer that's really into programming and tech stuff. I've been streaming on and off for almost 10 years, but I only became a VTuber just last year. I also love helping people solve issues with their mics and their audio setup and stuff. If people are looking to find me, they can find me at Alastair Vox pretty much anywhere on the internet. Primarily, I'm a Twitch streamer and YouTube video maker.
What do you like to do? Can you tell us about the kind of content you enjoy making?
Absolutely. I stream games, simple as that. Usually I'll stream competitive games like League or Valorant or any other game that pits you against someone else, but I also love playing single-player RPGs like Final Fantasy or The Ruined King. It's one of those RPGs that I'm playing recently. I'm a bit of a variety streamer, but it's a small variety.
Nice. Good to have a good amount of things to fall back on when you're not sure what to stream. So, tell us about your team. What are you bringing to Fluffy Barrage this season?
So, my team is full of Pokemon that I thought were cool and that fit my aesthetic first and foremost, but that also worked with my unique playstyle. I always try to find some way to play games that isn't just doing whatever is the best, so I tried to have some fun, and I hope my team can play a little differently than most people's, even if it doesn't end up being that effective.
Nice, I can't wait to see that.
So just to describe my team a little bit, I'm all about telling the future and stuff like that, so I wanted to help give that feeling of impending doom to my opponents so that they can experience it too. When you're fighting my team, I want people to feel like they kind of already know how it's going to end a few turns before it's over, and sort of put my opponents on a clock. As a sorcerer, I wanted Pokemon that you might find in like an abandoned castle, or, you know, Pokemon that have a sort of magical flair of some kind. So with that in mind, Oracle is my Meowstic. Your sort of standard all-knowing mystic. Their role is to predict my opponents and help my team avoid damage because she knows what's happening. Herald is my Crobat. They're a doom caller and they sort of set the tone for the team, so you'll probably see a lot of them. Icarus is my Chandelure. He's super powerful, but sometimes he can fly too close to the sun and get himself into a bad situation. Then we have Destiny, my little Gengar. He always shows up when you least expect him. And originally you couldn't run away when he was around, but he sort of changed a bit since he was named. Dad is my Galarian Weezing. He's just my dad. There's no fun allowed when he's on the field. And then finally we've got Sketch, and that's my Umbreon. Sketch is my familiar, my sorcerer familiar, so he looks a little sleeker than usual, but he's a rough and tumble little guy that's hard to get rid of, and he's not afraid to fight dirty.
Nice. Awesome. That's so exciting to hear. You have a great variety of Pokemon, and I can't wait to see how they do out on the field. Is there any special meaning behind any of the Pokemon that you're bringing?
There's not a lot of special meaning. My Umbreon is named Sketch after my raccoon familiar. He's just my good buddy. And then other than that, Destiny is my Gengar, and I've always had a Gengar on the team since I was little, just because I thought he was the coolest Pokemon. I used to like Haunter the most, and then Gengar sort of grew on me as I got older.
I really like Haunter too. I feel like, personally, I do like Haunter's design more, although I feel like both Haunter and Gengar have their own interesting qualities that make them unique.
Yeah, Gengar's personality definitely grew on me as I got older.
I love that. Who are you worried about most this tournament? Anybody that's got you feeling a little nervous?
There's no one really in particular. I'm pretty worried about almost everyone. The Fluffy Barrage staff are incredible. They're super knowledgeable when it comes to making really strong teams. So really the scariest teams are probably the ones that have Pokemon that are similar to my Pokemon, because they tend to be Pokemon that are, you're not super effective against your own typing usually, and so it'll just be harder to have strong Pokemon that are the same as mine.
There is quite a few opportunities for mirror matches this season, so it will be very interesting to see how those play out if they pop up.
Yeah, I've definitely got my eyes on Freyja and Roxy, because they have some of the same Pokemon, so I'll be seeing. Hopefully, it'll work out. But yeah, we'll
Might
see.
be seeing double out there. Tell us what you love about Pokemon. Is there anything about that about the series that really stands out and makes you love it?
I just really love all the different ways you can use each Pokemon, and theory crafting, and just kind of thinking about the different moves and ways that you can use each Pokemon uniquely. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really fun to see how people use their Pokemon to the full potential, so to speak.
Yeah, it's like solving a big puzzle.
Who is your favorite Pokemon on your team? Seems like you have quite a few options.
Yeah, I love all of my Pokemon. They all have a unique role on the team that I really like. I think my favorite Pokemon so far is probably my Chandelure, Icarus. He's been just super powerful the way we've had him set up. I think it's probably tied between him and Harold, my Crobat, just because they've both been super effective and really useful.
Yay! I'm excited to see them perform then. Is there a Pokemon you wish you could have had on your team but couldn't? Maybe a Pokemon that wasn't in Sword and Shield, or just a Pokemon that didn't work out mechanically speaking?
Yeah, so we wanted to try to get a Crocodile on the team, because the Crocodile is really the only Pokemon that actually has sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah.
Yeah, but originally he just kind of wouldn't fit in with the playstyle that I wanted to go for, and then what the team needed to support that. There just wasn't a place for him with the moves that he had access to and stuff like that. So we ended up not being able to fit a Crocodile. But if we had one more slot, you would definitely see that guy on there.
I feel like every team should have a flavor slot, like a Pokemon that doesn't work really competitively, but maybe, is just like super, super on theme.
Yeah, that would be great. They could be there just for, what are those matches called?
Cheerleader. They could be the cheerleader of the team.
Yeah, they can be a
mascot.
cheerleader. Yeah.
Which Pokemon do you feel represents you best? I mean, this might be kind of obvious.
Yeah, so between the Pokemon that are on my team, I think Gengar probably represents me the most, because sometimes he can look a little scary or edgy, but he's really just a mischievous little guy that wants to have fun with his friends.
He's just a silly little guy, just a silly little creature who wants to have fun and cause problems on purpose.
Yeah, but only because it's fun.
Only just because it's fun. Just for fun, not malicious.
No, it's fun. It's just silly.
What Pokemon type do you think you would be if you were a gym leader?
There's actually quite a few different types of gym leaders that I think could fit my character really well. The main ones would be a ghost or dark type gym leader. I think those would probably make the most sense, but also I think I could do well as a fire type gym leader. I've got a fiery anime spirit, but I've also got a spooky, refined aesthetic. So, there's lots of different directions you could go. And then of course there's the psychic type gym leader where, I have psychic powers. I can tell the future and stuff like that. So
I feel like all those are really, really great options. You have quite a few cool ones to pick from. I feel like most people have less options, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I guess I'm lucky if I was a Pokemon.
Did your team have any extreme changes from your original team to your current team?
Yeah, my team has both changed entirely and not at all since it started getting worked on. My original team played kind of like really differently and it had a lot of different moves, but we still had all the same Pokemon. So it was kind of hard to find a perfect match of Pokemon that both fit my aesthetic, I thought were cool, and that fit into the playstyle I wanted for my team. So Destiny, my Gengar, Dad, my Weezing, and Icarus, my Chandelure, both changed quite a bit from their original intention for their playstyle, but I kept their names because they're still a lot of fun. You know, the names are still fitting for my aesthetic, and they're still just interesting names anyways. Destiny, the Gengar, was supposed to have a move called Gigantamax Terror.
Wow.
And basically what happened when that move landed was that people weren't able to swap out. So you were supposed to not be able to escape your destiny.
Oh no!
And Dad was supposed to have Neutralizing Gas as an ability, which when Neutralizing Gas comes into the field, it turns off all of the opponents and my abilities. So his idea was just when he's around, you can't have any fun. There's no fun abilities. Just knock that off. Yeah,
Dad comes
exactly.
in, farts, and says no nonsense here.
Yeah, exactly. And then Icarus, the Chandelure, is supposed to have Overheat, which is a move that hits for a lot of damage, but it sharply lowers their stats. And then because they have choice specs, it would lock them in to only being able to use that move forever. And so, you know, you come in, you're super powerful, but you flew too close to the sun and now you can't do anything. So you have to swap that Pokemon out again.
Wow. Well, it seems like your team went through quite a lot of changes. That's cool to hear kind of the reasons why stuff changed, though. Lastly, do you have anything to say to the other competitors?
I will find you, and I will end your Fluffy Barrage career. Struggle and fight, but you cannot escape your destiny, and you cannot escape Alastair Vox.
Spooky. Well, it's been great talking to you, Alastair, and I can't wait to see how you do in the competition. All the best of luck out there in the tournament.
Thank you. Good luck to all the other competitors as well.
Well, we better get back to the battle. Thanks for speaking with me, Alastair. Bye!
Hello, hello. I'm Waffle Boffo, and I'm joined here today with Violet Bear, and we're here to present to you Fluffy Barrage Season 5. Good lord.
Yeah, Season 5. It's so crazy we've gotten this far.
We have a bundle of amazing participants, but you might be wondering to yourself, Waffo, who's fighting who? Where are the brackets?
Well, maybe we should.
All right. This is a double elimination bracket, meaning that after your first loss, you're sent to the quote-unquote loser bracket. Whoever comes up from the losers bracket needs to beat the winner's side finalist twice. All right, so without further ado, it is time to reveal who the first match of the day will be. Oh my god.
For the end of round 1, we'll have GhostySaige versus Alastair Vox.
But yeah, we gotta get set up for this next game, so shall we step out, Violet?
I think we should. Good luck, everyone. Do your best, and let's get fluffy.
Let's get fluffy with it.
Fluffy with it.
Let's get ready for the next battle.
Should I be seeing a white screen?
Jarude Sandstorm
There we go.
versus Alcor.
Look at that.
Oh.
Round 1.
You flipped it right on its ear. What's even happening?
Round 2.
Round 2.
Let's go. Match point.
Yeah.
The winner is Alcor.
Let's take a look at our bracket to see how things have changed.
Yeah, what we got going on?
Looks like we have Ghosty versus Alastair. This is going to be a real zinger because we have the people that have practiced the most Alastair versus the people that did not spend as much time as practice because she didn't want to. She wanted to have no brain. Unga, I'm going to hit as hard as I can.
Unga? Oh my god, I'm a
I
commentator.
understand.
I'm a commentator and I cannot show any bias. That's all.
But it looks like Ghosty might have stolen your heart already. But we'll go to
No,
BRP.
no, I'm not saying this. No,
Okay, cool, good. We want to be unbiased, you know?
no,
So-
I'm biased.
Anyway, we'll be right back in a little bit with the next match, Ghosty versus Alastair. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wasn't that such
Whoa!
a cute interview?
God, Ghosty's energy is so great.
It was the cutest interview. I just want to pick up Ghosty and squeeze her and hug her and shake her around until her little head pops off.
Truly a gift to us, the one GhostySaige, and also we'll be battling against the very own Alastair Vox.
Whoa! Alistair's coming with like a big brain kind of team, I think.
Yeah, Alistair's really gonna be putting a lot of thought into his team. I think since we're talking about it already, Waffle, can we just look at the teams?
We can look at the reverses screen first, bozo.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh, we got fucking owned!
I got bozoed!
I'm so embarrassed.
Let's get ready for the next battle. Alastair Vox versus
I look so
GhostySaige.
fucking cool every time.
God, I love the versus screen. Everything about this is just so amazing. In the Street Fighter versus. Oh, look at these badges.
Look at the diametric opposites we have going on here. On one side, cute, adorable, and kawaii. On the other side, there's a skitty.
Wait. You know?
Cat!
Yeah.
Meow!
Yeah. The Gengar's very adorable. I am so pleased to see how cute and big his mouth is.
Yeah, it looks like it's massive and ready for a treat. Somebody
Yeah.
It's going
try in there.
Like, I think I think you could just like walk right on into it with like no intentions and it'll be fine.
Yeah, and then you could go echo, and then it'll go echo, because it's so big. And probably like really wet in there too.
Yeah, it's probably very sopping.
That's a really good word for it, Violet. You're so smart.
Thank you, Arly.
Whoa!
Whoa!
So let's go to the team detail, shall we?
Yeah, let's look at the team. Let's look at the team anyway.
All right.
Yeah. Riolu on Ghosty's team is very interesting. I love seeing the two babies that she recently brought in. With the Gigantamax Pikachu and Riolu, with Riolu having Prankster being able to do a Prankster coaching.
That is really exciting, but I'm really worried. Who let this child wander out onto the field? Is their parent around? That's a whole ass baby.
Honestly, we do not discriminate against what age groups that could be here at Fluffy Barrage. We just allow babies if they want to throw hands. You know what? Who are we to say no?
And if you're in the chat and you think your baby stands a fighting chance, throw him in the ring and see how they fare too.
Square up against this Blaziken that is a speed boost assault vest holding Blaze Kick, Close Combat, Rock Slide, and Brave Bird. What a combo.
I know, and earlier you mentioned that Alistair's team had a lot of thought put into it, but with Blaziken here, we kind of got a lot of thought put into this one, am I right? She's a sexy chicken. That's a sensual chicken.
Yes.
Squawk.
The first word I think about when I see a chicken is sensual, maybe even silky.
True. Yeah! You know what I'm fucking talking about. You're picking up what I'm putting down.
Unfortunately.
I also see that Ghosty is bringing a little funny, like a dog thing. It's got
Skunk
a funny
tank?
hat. Yeah!
Oh no, Darmanitan. I think you're thinking about Darmanitan.
No,
Or
I was
Skuntank?
thinking about Skuntank, but that works for Darmanitan too.
I was thinking
Skuntank here is
Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu's also just a big dog.
Pikachu's
Skuntank.
just a sweet little baby, and I will fucking kill you if you call him a big dog. That's a little baby rat. Eee.
Yeah, so we have the Gorilla Tactics Darmanitan, which is going to be a scary Pokemon. This thing's going to be coming out and swinging on everyone, along with Skuntank being a just a good bruiser on Ghosty's team.
It's true. And I've seen kind of a funny prank taking place on this P. I love a Pokemon with a lightning rod ability. Anything that kind of slurps up the opposing Pokemon's attack and turns it into a stat boost is very funny to me.
Absolutely, and if you decide to even switch it in, you could actually totally prank someone else with it by having the lightning rod go off with them not even knowing.
Yeah, they might not even see this big fat rat coming.
You know what? It'd be terrifying to see the big fat rat pee. But let's look at Alastair's team.
I hate it here.
As we look at Alastair's team, so the thing about this team is it is very, very methodical. It is very slow, and it wants to make the game last as long as possible.
We've also got some real Pokemon sleeper hits. Well, Umbreon is not nearly as compatible to humans as the infamous Vaporeon. It's still a formidable contender out on the field.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vaporeon. Something else akin to the Vaporeon is this Gengar holding a ghost body who's legit. Don't worry. Oh, just keep going.
Okay.
Holding on.
Huh?
Who is going to be the G-Max here for Alastair's team? Really
Actually,
trying to slow the team.
This is not the G-Max,
Wait.
funny enough.
Wait, we don't have the G-Max anymore?
We don't have the G-Max, we just have a regular ass Gengar.
Oh.
At least I'm
We're
like
gonna go in with
90%
a-
sure.
Swaggy standard style, let's go! I
Swaggy.
fucking love Gengar. Gengar's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Look at his happy little face and his big smile.
I also do really appreciate Galarian Weezing here being Alastair's one of Alastair's main physical defense Pokemon. And, you know,
the unparalleled speed of the Crobat. These are kind of everybody fills a role in this team.
oh, we're going right on into it. Let's start the match.
Fucking get cooking, baby!
Oh, I gotta do this real quick as well. It seems to be the new trend where I need to refresh it. But no worries.
What a cute fit, though.
Ooh, we're gonna see a really interesting start here with Alastair with Crobat and Chandelure. Led by right next to Ghosty's Pot Roast and Filet Le Fume. Fifi Le Fume.
The utterly jarring sight of a little baby out on the field does make my maternal instinct start crying, but I would like to see it get punched, for sports.
Exactly. There's nothing more enriching for children than letting them get punched in the face a little bit.
Kids love that. It's their favorite.
They can bounce back from anything. Children are invincible.
Speaking of bouncing back, it looks like we're about to bounce right into a Dynamax.
God, a turn one Dynamax for Alastair. We're gonna see a big Crobat. This is something we don't see that often.
Whoa, mama! And, excuse me if I'm wrong, but Crobat evolves because it's beloved. That gives a strong the thingy about Alastair being a good guy to that Crobat.
Alastair was good friends with this Crobat, but we're also gonna see Ghosty in return. Dynamax with Skuntank. Skuntank's gonna be huge here. Gonna try to really bruise out.
Hey, you! I hope the people in the chat brought their gas mask, because it's about to get stanky in here!
We're gonna see a coaching. This is gonna raise Fifi Le Fume attack and defense, and then we're gonna see this.
Baby
focus
down!
sash. No,
Oh, wait,
it's okay.
No, it's not! The baby yet lives. Stay strong, baby! You can do it!
Don't die, baby.
It looks like speed is going up on Alastair's team as a result of that max airstream.
It will, and also this heat wave gonna burn the Skuntank. That's gonna be a huge problem since Skuntank here's a physical attacker.
That's true! Whoa. And burns lower your attack, right?
Yeah, indeed, but Icarus is not gonna like that max darkness. That damage is gonna be insane here.
Oh my god, the ghost is toast! Rest in peace, Icarus, you beautiful lamp!
You flew way too close to the sun, my friend. Alastair really trying to come out swinging with that max airstream onto Riolu.
Yeah, both contenders are coming out punching hard. Alastair, the team makeup seems to be slow and methodical, but I'm seeing them matching each other's paces pretty well.
It's insane seeing how much they are really, really pushing each other right now. Really showing who's got the more muscle.
Everyone's going off on the cheering. Ah!
Yeah, everyone's popping up on the cheers.
Are you
I think
excited?
between the two of them right here, that big old butt has more muscle than the funny back, but that's just me.
So we're gonna see a Blaziken come out. It's gonna be Pompeii.
Let's go!
We're gonna see some sensual.
All you new Pokemon fans have it too fucking good with all your sexy bipedal Pokemon. Back in my day, we had the sex kicking and that was it.
Sex kicking?
Yeah?
What's sex kicking?
Well, it does have kicky legs. Anyway, Max Airstream coming back out.
Is that what straight onto? Does that go up to Blaziken? Yeah. Gonna take a good amount of damage here. The max darkness going on to Meowstic, doing super effective, but it's gonna take this next hit.
And if I'm not mistaken, Dynamax, the turns are dwindling. How much longer we get to see these big, beautiful, beefy boys out on the field?
Absolutely, the beef is gonna slowly dwindle away after this round, since it's going to be this is going to be the last Dynamax turn for both Alastair and Ghosty.
To beef or not to beef, that is no question at all, because we simply don't have a choice. We will stop beefing.
No beefing allowed here. Is that a fart joke?
No! It wasn't a fart joke!
I thought you
were
were
made a fart joke, I would go beep. Wow, Max Airstream coming out, finishing off the Skuntank. Rest in
And
peace.
that's a +3 to Alastair's team for speed. Alastair's really taking control of the speed matchup here, trying to really show that he wants to go first, and all of his Pokemon are going to hit in before Ghosty has a chance.
I read the dossier on Ghosty before the stream. Well before, not like last minute or anything. And it seemed like Ghosty really requested not to have any non-physical attacks whatsoever. So it's not like we're gonna see a Trick Room play coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. From what I remember with Ghosty only is only going to punch, going to just swing, and then keep swinging until the Pokemon are all dead.
That's so epic and badass of her.
Truly, especially against Alastair's team, which kind of has to set up a wall, and Ghosty really wants to try to break that down.
It's the classic matchup of brains versus brawn. Who will win?
Honestly, Alastair has a pretty good positioning here right now, but Ghosty has a really strong Blaziken kind of just being allowed to move throughout this game.
Looks like Frame Puff is sleeping on the job, though, succumbing to hypnosis and going to bed, and Pompeii gets knocked out!
Ayo, Blaziken is out.
Are we in Kentucky? Because that chicken is fried!
Ooh, give me a leg. I would love a drumstick.
Rillaboom was in the first match, sorry.
I'll be back.
I gotta go.
I'm out of here! Fuck this!
Alastair's really Ghosty now is gonna have to try to think about what they're gonna do for next round, since it looks like they're down to only 3v1. Alastair really put in a good match with Dynamaxing early on with this Crobat.
That's true. But now, Ghosty has a ton of information on Alastair. There's no more sneaky tricks hiding around the corner for him.
Absolutely nothing. No tricks.
Except
no
for
tricks
those two
for
Pokemon we
Ghosty.
didn't see. Or three,
Yeah.
rather. Those ones
Ghosty
still have
didn't-
tricks, but the ones we did see, trickless.
Trickless, truly. And that's going to be it for round 1, going to Alastair.
Good try, Ghosty. You did your best.
Absolutely. Ghosty still has a chance in this. She's not just out just yet. It is still the first round. Ghosty could come back. Ghosty could probably come back with a more slower match and try to meet with Alastair's pace here. Just try to meet him in the middle and then push back when all of his resources are starting to run low.
Or, hear me out, she could just brute force it again and maybe it'll work this time.
You know what? If it didn't work the first time, it could work the second time.
That's what I feel strongly about. Never give up or compromise on your dreams. Just keep swinging.
Truly, just keep swinging at that wall. You never know which punch will be the punch that knocks everything over.
So what if the IRS is outside your door?
So what?
That's when the fists come out, baby. You think I got these brass knuckles sitting by my doorstep just for nothing, for looks?
Yeah, fight the IRS.
And, Violet, don't think I didn't pick up what you were putting down just now. Were you saying perhaps that could be anyone's game here?
Oh, maybe. It could be anyone's game. It is...
What the fuck?
You can't keep getting away with it.
I think there's a tornado warning up at the
I think everyone, we're now sheltering in place.
Katrina 2!
Katrina 2!
Let's go!
Katrina. Speaking of hurricanes, we're at the next battle starting up, gamers.
All
right, let's get this storm
rolling.
Let's
get this show on the road.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Oh, and Alastair has chosen Rose's theme, which is like really cool.
Oh, I love that. He's got the villain thing going on right now.
And you know what? Both of these trainers might be very different vibes, but the drip on both of these incredible trainers is undeniable.
Absolutely immense amount of drip here at Fluffy Barrage. I am always in awe with how much drip people come out here with. So we're gonna see Wumbo, our very favorite Darmanitan, which is the Galarian version, which is a lot stronger Pokemon here.
This is all out of date. Give me a second. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Alastair Vox with the first turn Dynamax. Same tactics we saw last time. I guess if it worked the first time, you might as well do it twice.
Absolutely. Alastair just deciding that he wants to have the speed advantage here. Just full force, keep on chugging ahead. And we're going to see a Dynamax from Ghosty, both returning the big Pokemon decisions.
I'm looking at these Pokemon matchups, and I saw something just now that I didn't notice before. Fifi Lafium has a very interesting ability, one close to my heart. I wonder if we're going to see an explosion.
Perhaps. If we see another explosion here at Fluffy Barrage, I'll freak out. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna see a very, very good max guard here from Alastair.
Whoa! But as if by psychic powers, not playing into the guard at all, but focusing down Icarus.
Alastair may have only seen part of the future, but he didn't see it all.
Whoa! Rolling in the deep. Sorry, my bad.
You're doing great.
And yay! Ghosty has Alastair's heart in her hands. Try to beat him with it?
That's beautiful. What an incredible metaphor.
Thank you. I ghost wrote for Adele.
That's what an honor. Wow.
I know. I worked so hard. But we're gonna see a double max guard from Alastair. Whoa. What?
Oh my goodness, is Alastair trying to outguard the previous guard champ now that he can't defend himself?
He has left his crown here. We are forced to watch this. And this Max Darkness going straight into Oracle, just completely ignoring the Crobat here.
Yeah, it's like Crobat isn't even a problem at all. It completely ignored. It's gotta feel bad, right?
I mean, all Crobat has done is just max guard, so to a certain point, not a lot is being done on Alastair's side, while Ghosty is just full force swanging.
Swanging like there's no tomorrow, baby.
We're gonna see the max airstream. Alastair's not gonna try to do for a triple protect.
Ooh.
Not like the champ, not champ behavior.
Not champ behavior. Boo! Boo!
But we are gonna see that speed rise up for Alastair's team. This Psychic going straight into Darmanitan. Try to double into Wumbo, so Wumbo doesn't do much.
Crit! Wumbo has gone down! That was a really strong 1-2 punch coming from Alastair's team.
Absolutely. Alastair pinpointed the weak spot and just said, this way, get him.
Fuck you! Die! Die! Die!
Die! Kill! Bite!
Ghosty taking down the second member of Alastair's team, forcing Alastair to bring out a Pokemon we haven't seen yet. That's right! It's Umbreon!
So we're gonna see Sketch the Umbreon, one of Alastair's favorite Pokemon. This is part of his wall. This Pokemon has a lot of moves to sustain itself while also being able to dish out some pretty good damage, and we might be seeing the tables turn very slowly.
Very, very slowly indeed. Umbreon is kind of like a beefy boy, right?
Mm-hmm. Very bulky. Not very strong, but Umbreon is very defensive. Really wants to like slow the games down. Wants to use its Moonlight to heal off any attacks, and also Alastair has a Confuse Ray, which will just make it even harder for the players to get through these matches.
That would be a very stinky and evil move, but I wouldn't put it past Alastair.
Alastair's really being tricky here, trying to really play trying to put Ghosty into a corner. It's gonna miss the Hypnosis.
Whoa! Peepee Pew with a lash out, doing a ton of damage to Harold at an expense of its own hit points.
Ooh, Harold getting donked by that dazzling gleam.
Oh shit! Ghosty is turning it around. Can Umbreon carry this entire win on its own back?
Oh, the foul play's not going to do as much damage as Alastair's really wanting here. He's kind of got to figure out a little strat. Try to see what he can do against this 2v1. Alastair really came full force, but Ghosty just kind of like busted in with her Tims.
Sketch might be physically bulky, but it's totally weak to the feeling of crushing defeat, losing its comrades in battle. Emotional damage!
Emotional damage is probably one of the biggest threats here at Fluffy Barrage. We're going to see a Poison Jab go straight into Sketch and a Dazzling Gleam. This is going to do just some minimal amount of damage. He's down to 4!
Oh my gosh! With a sliver of hit points left!
Oh my goodness, that was so close for Alastair!
If anybody is gonna explode, it's gonna be now. Fifi, don't let me down!
Don't let us down, Fifi. Alastair's really gotta be able to get a Moonlight off here, but no, he's not fast enough to Poison Jab!
I'm gonna pretend it was explosion. Whoa! A huge explosion rounding out the
Great! Incredible! But what?
We're going to a game 3.
We're going to a game 3. Everyone has gone to game 3. That's crazy here. I am every time for Fluffy Barrage, we always have these real close matches. They're always so back and forth, and it's never determined on who is going to always be the winner. It's anybody's game here.
It truly is. And we've seen a lot of incredible Pokemon coming from both teams, but there is a noticeable gap. We have not yet seen Pikachu, the famous Pikachu from all of Pokemon.
Yeah, the Pikachu Pokemon. John Pokemon even.
John Pokemon himself! I really hope we get to see it in this next round. Even if nobody wins this upcoming match, I will be a winner if I see Pikachu.
Absolutely, and you know what? As long as the fans are winning as well, that's what's important.
Here at Fluffy Barrage, the fans always win.
I pictured a stadium full of like circulating fans, like little desktop fans.
That's the only way to keep Skuntank's fart cloud from getting all to the people.
Yeah, we gotta keep the brap gas out of here.
Yeah, keep it in the center of the stadium. Don't let that get out. No way. I think that happened in the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah, you should believe me. I'm very trustworthy.
Arly has not lied through this entire match and has told you 100% accurate facts.
It's true. I promised Alastair before the match that I would only tell truths and no jokes or silly things about his team. So, I think that means everything I say about his team is not a joke and is actually canon.
Exactly. See, Alastair's team is being made up as we go here on Fluffy Barrage with our very own writer in the back, Arly Darkfire.
That's true. I've been there the whole time. Whoa!
Match
Now we're gonna
point.
get to round 3. This is the match point for Ghosty and Alastair.
I just want to give a big thank you to Pardini for helping these matches run smooth. Thank you for carrying
He's
those
so
signs,
helpful.
bud.
He's so helpful. So we're gonna see Freem Pup and Fifi Lafume, both shinies. Ghosty being like, hey, check out this bling.
Look at the drip on my dogs. We've got Crobat out again and Icarus. 2 Pokemon that Alastair really seems to love.
Alastair's really wanting to probably set the... Probably just wanting to make sure to set the burn on Fifi Lafume so that any of her special attacks don't actually go through, or physical attacks are going to be weakened. Oh, turn 1 Dynamax again.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Is it Fifi Lafume? Fifi Lafume? Très bien!
Très bien! Oui,
Très bien!
oui!
Oui, oui! C'est magnifique!
Oh, no, we're French.
Welcome to Les Fluffy Barrage!
Bonjour, welcome to Les Fluffy Barrage. Oh! Le Alastair und Dynamax.
I think that is definitely French!
I think so as well.
My god, that is a big lamp!
Yes, and we're gonna see Hypnosis go. Is that landing on Fifi Lafume? It does!
No! Eating
Fifi's
through the
teeth.
Dynamax terms coming from Ghosty!
Alastair really punishing that turn 1 Dynamax.
Whoa!
Free Puff cooked in action!
Oh, you sounded like genuinely surprised.
I was yawning.
Whoa!
Oh,
I haven't slept much.
Thunderbolt going
Don't
right
at
on,
me.
Harold. You're fine, you're fine. Harold
Free
going
Puff
down
getting
to the
off a
yellow.
revenge Thunderbolt over on Harold, really wanting to make sure this team doesn't pick up any speed, huh?
Yeah, truly. Harold is really wanting to push out more just like effects onto Ghosty's team. Oh, it's Tailwind. There is no way we're getting the wind out of Alastair's wings here.
Oh boy, oh geez, oh gosh! That is 1 dead Puff!
Yo, that cream puff was burnt. Skuntank woke up!
Good morning, Skuntank with the Revenge Mac Darkness on Icarus, taking it
Whoa.
down to the red!
Down to 7 HP! Oh my goodness, that was so close for Alastair to almost get KO'd!
And it's eating through Alastair's special defense! Yum, 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 yum.
What a return! Ghosty just like, oh, I'm sleeping? Nah, I awake, son!
Woo!
Smooth over.
Nashville Hot Chicken is back!
Sensual, loving,
It
embracing.
is a very sensual bird. And I hope we get to see some incredible kicks out of those powerful legs.
I would not be surprised if we didn't see. Oh, the Hypnosis is gonna land again! Alastair! You madman!
Bullying behavior! Is this toxic?
Oh, this might be toxic. We're gonna see a Max Mindstorm go straight onto Blaziken, and guess what?
Oh no.
What is that?
The
Oh my
battlefield
God.
got weird.
Holy shit, did the battlefield just get weird?
It got weird.
Oh! Taking out Harold and Icarus in one fell swoop!
Just KOing both of them with a delicious spread move.
Alastair wishes he had managed to take out that chicken before it got a chance to move. And Pompey gets a speed boost from all of that.
We're going to see the last 2 Pokemon from Alastair. Alastair really needs to keep this pressure on Ghosty, because Ghosty could really take the lead here.
Our first time seeing a beautiful Galarian wheezing in all of its majesty.
I love the bong Pokemon.
I know! Puff, puff, puff!
Puff, puff, pass, Alastair. Come on, you're hogging it.
The Fluffy Barrage truly is my dream blunt rotation, if there ever was one!
I agree.
Alright, we've got Dad and Skek. Fifi's currently taking a nap and Pompey is still kicking, but only with a little bit left to give.
Pompey really needs to pull as much weight as possible. His bicep's gonna hurt.
Pompey's not gonna pull anyway, because Pompey's fucking dead!
That tailwind from
Pompey
earlier.
getting crushed. Oh
How
yeah, that
long
tailwind's
does
gonna be
this
huge
tailwind
here.
last for?
3 to 5 turns.
What?
What? It's gonna explode! No way!
Motherfucker, we did it!
Oh,
it didn't work, but it was really good!
Oh my god! I swear, I always see the explosions.
That was beautiful! Ghosty, I don't care where you place, because you're a winner in my heart!
What
The
a
mango
what a
is to blow up.
champ. And act like I don't know
nobody!
We're gonna see the
brew up.
Mama brew up.
Mama brew up. Can I sleep in your bed tonight? Wumbo
gonna
with
see-
a U-turn.
With the U-turn.
Wow. Switching out with absolutely nothing. Wumbo, you can do it. Don't give up.
Wumbo is not gonna be able to make it.
Okay, well,
No!
Wumbo's down, but
done.
Wumbo and Dunbo. It
And
looks like Alastair is taking the win.
The winner
Congratulations,
is
Alastair.
Way to
Alastair
go to both
Vox.
of our incredible competitors.
Oh my gosh, what a match. Honestly, getting to see an explosion from Ghosty was amazing. I'm always so happy to see a Pokemon explode.
My heart is pounding! What an incredible showcase from these talented trainers! This is the sort of shit you can only find at Fluffy Barrage!
This is truly the main goal here of Barrage, to just show some fantastic plays and fantastic players.
It's true, the fans are eating good tonight, that's for sure!
What's up? Let's go, come on. Show us who's coming up.
Let's get ready for the next battle. Freyja Sestali
Freyja
versus
Oh my
Alcor.
goodness. 2 very strong competitors.
Yay, we're getting
Let's
in there.
move in. We're
Round
starting.
Round 1, Freyja and
Up in
Alcor.
the-
Let's see who we're going straight into it.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
goodness.
Speed.
Round
speed run.
2.
They're gonna throw hands quick and fast.
The
Congratulations
winner
to
is
Alcor, putting up an impressive fight, just not pulling any punches, putting you to sleep.
Yeah, let's
Making
check out
everyone's
what's
game.
coming up next.
Oh,
Ooh, Misa versus Alastair. This is gonna be a really interesting
That's
match, I
gonna be
think.
very fun. Misa and Alastair are both really strong competitors.
Both really dominate in their matches as well. I'm very interested to see on how this will go.
Yeah.
Misa having repercussions and reparations, and Alastair's
Reparations.
just unbreakable defense and honestly big brain plays are going to be very, very exciting to watch.
Absolutely. We're going to see some back and forth. There's going to be a lot of fists being thrown, and definitely not my fist.
Absolutely.
Hello, once again, everybody at Fluffy Barrage. I am your androgynous AI game show host from the Future Caster.
And it's me, Hasher!
Current champ.
Yeah, the current champ, season 4 champ. How's it going, everybody?
The past and the future have collided to bring to you, I'm very sorry to say, the last match of this evening. Can we get an from everybody in the chat? For the last match. But it is Humdinger. Or just a single A. A single A is fine. Whatever energy you can drum up at Glance's time, 3 o'clock in the morning. But we are super, super delighted to bring you this last set of matches. It's been hype. Have you been enjoying the matches so far?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a real pleasure seeing a lot of these teams come to fruition and like get their game plans off, especially because I've been a part of the team, you know, helping everyone get their Pokemon together in terms of molding their strategies.
Yes.
And it's been so cool to see everyone piloting their teams. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you must be a very, very proud. As we were kind of like watching the last match, I saw a proud dad moment in you there. But like, the team is going as it's supposed to. It was very heartwarming.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, it's no secret that Orbeetle strategy is a little out there, but it's just so cool to see it actually go off without a hitch in action, live on stream at the Fluffy Barrage.
Absolutely. No, there's been some really unique and experimental teams from a lot of our performers today, a lot of our talent today. And that's what I come to see in a lot of competitive battling, actually. As somebody yourself, since you're a big Yu-Gi-Oh player, you're aware of the meta and the staples you are likely to see. And to play a format where there are not likely staples is actually really refreshing.
Yeah, this is Fluffy Barrage. There is no meta.
The only meta is do good.
Exactly. Do your best. That's the
meta. We have a meta gross, and that's as much as we're going to offer you today.
Oh, true. I guess there is one meta, and it's on Roxy's team.
Mm-hmm. But even though we don't have a meta, we do have two fighters rip-roaring to go who won their first matches and are going to be clashing again this evening. We have in one corner the visionary of the future with vivacious voice, Alastair Vox.
And in the other corner, we have herself, of course, Misa.
The environmentalist in emerald green. Both of their teams are very scary. I unfortunately had we both had presenterly duties earlier today, so I unfortunately wasn't able to tune into their initial matches, so I'm very excited to see them go at full force now. Can we see their teams, or are we a little early?
Oh yeah, we'll take a look at the versus screen so we can hear the sultry voice of Alastair treating us. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Make sure I have this loaded in right. I would hate to goober it up.
Let's get ready for the next battle. Alastair Vox versus Misa.
Beautiful. So where do you want to start?
Oh, yeah, since you already have it up there, we can segue that gravelly voice into Alastair's team. The most disgusting stall strats I've ever seen. Actually, I'm very impressed at how tanky and stally this team can be. I'm very scared to see it in action.
Yeah, absolutely. Alastair was one of the competitors who knew pretty much 100% off the bat what he wanted to do with his team. And yeah, you're seeing it in full force here. I mean, look at all of the nasty options on all of these Pokemon.
Any two of these could be a reasonable opener, although we have seen from a previous match that Umbreon is the common closer with that Moonlight and Confuse Ray to make sure it sticks around. But Crobat in particular, I think is my favorite on this team. Using that wide lens, getting that extra % chances of that Hypnosis landing, and has been incredibly successful with it so far.
Yeah, and we saw just how devastating Hypnosis can be in the last match. So imagine just being able to fire off Hypnosis with no setup.
Turning that 3-turn Dynamax into a 0-turn Dynamax if you have the speed and timing right. Following up, we have our dual screener, the Meowstic. Such a delightful choice. I think a handful of people have said it's one of their favorites from Gen 6, and I agree. What a cute Pokemon.
It's very adorable, but it's definitely not something to take lightly either. And yeah, the double screens are totally fine. but you really gotta watch out for that fake tears move too. Taking down the special defense stat by 2 stages means everything is gonna start getting hit hard by all of the special attacks on this team, and we have well, what is that? Three other special attackers that can take advantage of that: Gengar, Weezing, and Chandelure.
Chandelure, one of my favorites from Gen 5. Career glass cannon, but with the dual screens up, and the special defense down. Chandelure is in a prime position to profit.
Yeah, and check out what it's holding too. Those choice specs.
It's going to pick one thing, and that one thing will be terrifying. On a more kind of like tactical choicing, we have the Weezing with the Protect as an option to stall out a turn if there's a big Dynamax that you don't want to deal with. But also with the Poison on the Sludge Bomb, the Paralysis on the Thunderbolt, this is a status smorgasbord coming out of that one.
Yeah, and the Strange Steam has a chance to confuse, I'm pretty sure. So there's another status condition that you gotta be worried about when you're up against this Weezing.
Are we gonna be seeing some Parafusion on the last battle today? That would be absolutely thrilling. I'm sure people will be nail-biting. Shall we have a glance at the other teams? Well, we have our resident mascot Pardini, Misa's Whimsicott, the double checking the name of it to make sure I have it right. The Waffy Baffy.
Waffy Boffy.
Again, I think that was definitely trying to earn some points with me, the organizer.
Fan voting, of course.
Cheering for the Whimsicott.
But even though it's a fairy type, this Whimsicott is a criminal with both Prankster and Beat Up on deck to be used in a particularly interesting combination on this team.
Yeah, going along with the Cursula, which is not a very often seen Pokemon, and the Beat Up is a strategy when paired with the Cursula, both activates the weakness policy held item and multiple hits of the weak armor ability.
This dead coral will become speed. You will not be able to outrun the rising tides. Speaking of rising tides, there's a second strategy going on here. We have the Pelipper with the Drizzle and Hurricane on deck. This is actually a bit of a baby weather team with multiple Pokemon in this list being able to benefit from the rain.
Yeah, we got the Armaldo with the Swift Swim ability, getting a boost in speed when the rainy weather is present. And also the Golisopod, too, is a water type, taking advantage of the boost to water type damage with the Liquidation. And, Venusaur is also another Pokemon that pretty often appreciates the rain, too, just on losing the fire type weakness.
Chandelure will not be having a great time if it gets a little too rainy in here. And speaking of the Venusaur, this is clearly a mon after your own heart, since you also have Big Mac, I think was the nickname for your G-Max Venusaur.
You know it.
So you can definitely explain how scary of a thing this is. Its G-Max move is no joke.
Oh, absolutely. G-Max Vine Lash is a super strong grass-type move that leaves lashing vines on the field for the next 3 turns, and I believe they deal 1/6 damage to both opposing Pokemon at the end of each turn, which adds up to a whole lot.
Will the chip damage of Misa's team and that Vine Lash be able to break through the stall wall of Alastair's team and the dual screens? We will be finding out just shortly. Is there anything you're excited to see in the battle upcoming?
I mean, I just want to see that Cursula go off. I know I missed it earlier today. Gonna have to go and check the VOD on that one. But at least I'm here for the second game where it might make an appearance.
Yes, if you would like to check the VOD will be both available on Twitch and later down the line on the Waffle Baffle YouTube channel, clipped per match, so you can tune in to any of the matches, both present and past, and see our fabulous contestants duking it out for victory.
What great advice. You should all do that right now. Wait, no, after the stream you should do that.
After the stream you should do that. Keep that in your heads for later. You want to be able to rewatch Hash's victory.
That's the most important.
At one point, you're going to have to be going up against other victors of the Fluffy Barrage tournament. I'm going to be interested to see kind of like teams go head to head against previous masters. I've attempted. We've dueled each other before, both on my own stream. I did not do very well. I immediately lost 2-0. But there was the anniversary match that happened earlier this year. There was Waffo and I as Team Future teaming up against you and Boomba of Team Past.
Yeah, that was a really fun match and a very unexpected end too.
If you want to know how that ended, you are definitely going to have to go to the Waffle Buffer YouTube channel and go check the We are astounding cast hosts and streamers. We know what we're doing. Wow.
Yeah, checks in the mail, right, Waffle?
I'm just sitting back like, wow, I don't have to say a word. I love it here. All right, looks like our players are picking out their teams right now, so I'll let you know when we are into that fresh and hot battle.
No worries. I mean, in this point, we can just kind of like vibe and kind of talk about. I'm really glad that I've gotten the opportunity to do some casting for everybody. It's in the name. Broadcasting is what I do, but hey. I'm glad that I could return once again as an alumni to give you the dulcet tones, even if my battle skills are not quite up to par.
Well,
yeah, and same here. I'm very happy to be back.
You're ready. Let's get going, gamers.
Oh, let's go! I'm so excited!
Round 1.
All right, I'll have to refresh the cache on this funny browser, so give me a moment to refresh this, and we'll get into it.
They're staring each other down.
They're striking fighting poses.
Yes, exactly. Starting with the rain dance setup with the Pelipper and Armaldo.
And Alastair's got the wheezing Crobat combination, the double poison types.
Are we going to get poison chip damage from Jump? Are we seeing a Dynamax turn 1?
Well, the question on my mind here is who's the fastest? I mean, we know Crobat is always super, super naturally fast, but with Armaldo with the Swift Swim boost, that's going to be the first one to move.
And I do believe there are multiple instances of Tailwind on deck, so there may be a fight over... No. This Pelipper is not running Tailwind, actually. So Crobat might be in the lead with the speed control. We'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, that's definitely an option. And we have seen that the Weezing does have a variety of attacks that it can go for, and it looks like Misa's going for that turn 1 Dynamax. Let's go!
Seeing a big bug.
Oh, that's the big boy!
Oh, so goofy, so charming. All right, but what is the play?
Oh, Armaldo moves first! The Swift Swim boost coming in clutch!
To the Crobat.
Oh, and it's a one-shot! Wow!
That has already set the stage. It has removed the rain, but it doesn't matter. We've made sure that Tailwind is not going to be in play for this match.
Yeah, and the one cool thing, though, about losing the Swift Swim thanks to the weather change is that Armaldo does actually benefit from the Sandstorm, because rock types have an increased special defense in a Sandstorm.
With the quad weak to electric damage, that Thunderbolt immediately removes Pelipper, but the Water Strat, I think, has already been done and handled.
Yeah, Weezing firing right back with that Thunderbolt. Wow, this is a fast-paced match already.
Immediately we get to see some of the back row from both of these teams. They are not holding back.
Yeah, and I absolutely did not expect them to. I mean, when you take a look at both of these teams, they're just all gas all the time.
But if we're seeing a KO on Alastair's team every turn, are we going to be getting the setup for the stall, or are we just going for the kill? We haven't seen the Dynamax.
Big Buddy! Big Buddy's out! Let's go!
Oh.
I mean, we definitely won't see a Big Buddy get as big, because the Dynamax has already been spent. But the question is, it's only been spent by Misa. Will Alastair be committing the Dynamax here this turn?
Venusaur leading with a Life Orb setup, so any of that stuff that's got on deck, Grass, Poison, and Ground moves going with bigger damage. We are seeing the Dynamax.
Oh, here it comes, the counter Dynamax. Who's it for?
We are seeing the big wheezing.
Massive smokestacks on that. Look at him go.
Welcome to the Industrial Revolution, baby. But are we seeing, getting those defenses up with the dual screens from Meowstick?
Yeah, that, the Prankster coming in clutch there, getting the Reflect up before the Armaldo can make a move, and the Max Darkness coming out.
And
Ooh.
takes it handily.
Yeah, that's a big thanks to that Reflect, of course.
Survivability is everything for the long game. Returning with the Maxus into the Venusaur, will resist it, but the side effect of Maxus, raising the special attack of their team.
Yeah, that's that might be getting a little bit scary there.
If they manage to get their next round of attacks off, they're pretty damaged. But if they manage to get any attacks off next turn, it might be lights out for one of the opposing Pokemon.
Yeah, Armaldo hasn't taken any damage as of yet, and does have that special defense boost from the Sandstorm in its favor. But yeah, nothing really wants to be taking attacks, especially not boosted ones, thanks to the Max Ooze effect. And there's a Max Guard coming out from the Wheezing here.
Trying to stall out that last turn of the Dynamax.
Oh, and the Leaf Storm takes down the Meowstick!
Doesn't matter about those screens, the cat has been removed.
Interesting to note that the Meowstick only got the one screen up before it got dispatched from the field. We only see the Reflect in play and not the light screen.
I guess more worried about physical moves than special. But since this was, I believe, the last turn of Big Bug cavorting around.
Yeah, there it goes back to the original size, but still just as much of a threat.
Its HP no longer doubled, though, so this
Yeah,
may
very
be the
true.
opportunity for Alastair to strike back. This could be a point of a tempo change.
Especially now with Chandelure taking the stage. With the Choice Specs item, and
That hero's
yeah.
gonna hurt for everybody involved.
Absolutely, and here it comes! Heat Wave!
Big Buddy
Takes
did
out the
not
Big
like
Buddy.
that. And the burn on Armaldo.
Oh, wow, the burn! Taking down the physical attack damage of the Armaldo. It is going to
That
gain some
plus
health
the
back.
screen.
Yeah, wow. It was almost as if Alastair was banking on that burn happening there. He manifested it.
Easily took that liquidation in a very, very good position. Not much damage from the ooze, but that's not what we're worried about here. What we want is that special attack boost once again.
Oh, wow. And with the special attack boost on the already devastatingly powerful Chandelure.
This is the opportunity to see Misa's final Pokemon. It's coming down to the wire now, 2v2. Oh, 2v3? No.
Yeah, you're right. The first time we got a 2v2. Oh, a really good one to have in the back pocket.
A first impression is imminent, I believe.
Could be a first impression. Could be made by a Sucker Punch, even.
Oh, true. And there's
It
always
really
that
depends.
liquidation once the screen runs
Yeah,
out.
there's so many options it could go for here. And the thing about Golisopod that's so tricky about using it is that when it drops below half HP, it does get forced to switch out.
But with no backups, it's here for the long run.
Exactly. Here's that big heat wave again, taking down Armaldo, but Golisopod hanging on. But not
Falling
for
into the
long.
Thunderbolt. Weak to it.
And there it goes.
Goes the
Game
battle.
one goes to Alastair.
Oh my gosh, so exciting.
That was a clutch finish.
No, we were seeing proper long-term strategizing from both parties here. They're in winner's bracket for a reason. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a testament to how both strategies kind of went off without a hitch. It's just that Alastair was just about able to eke out the win there. I mean, we saw both of the Dynamax Pokemon last until the final turn.
Yes. And that can be all the difference in terms of both getting the damage dealing out in terms of the Armado, or just being able to modify your team's stats so you can last the rest of the battle. In the same case as the Galarian Weezing. I have never seen Galarian Weezing used before, and it's already proving itself to be a solid contender.
Yeah, I must say that I've never really seen it used that much either, but it's pretty impressive so far.
Yeah, respect on Isambard Kingdom Brunel's name, clearly. But with the next match coming up, this is Misa's opportunity to kind of re-strategize now that we've seen just what that smokestack can do, and a way to potentially dismantle it. With that combination of poison and fairy, what kind of weaknesses does Galarian Weezing have on deck?
If anything, it's not much, but I am interrupting because the battle is starting.
All right, no time for an answer on that one.
Round
Although
2.
I think at least one of them is Steel type.
We enter into the next match.
It's Waffy!
Getting some pranks to play. The classic strat. We are going to be seeing this on turn 1. Can it turn the game around?
I'm so excited to see this.
On the other hand, we are leading with our screens user from Oracle.
Yeah, leading with the screens does put you pretty ahead from the get, but you gotta guess correctly. Which screen do you need the most?
Do we know what kind of type of damage Corsola is going to be leading with?
I guess we'll find out pretty soon.
With that
And
turn
Misa's
1
going for
Dynamax.
that turn 1 Dynamax again.
The biggest reef still around, or maybe not since it's ghost type. Reparation stands tall.
At the light screen.
Special damage.
That's probably going to be a good call here. And here it is, the beat up strategy. Beat up will hit reparations one time for each of Misa's Pokemon that are still able to battle, which means it's going to get hit by not only the Whimsicott here, but the Pokemon in the back as well.
Time to go make a cup of tea while these attack animations play out. But since Corsola is Dynamaxed and its health is doubled, Beat Up is doing even less damage, making sure that this doesn't actually remove too much of Corsola's bulk for what's coming up next.
And there's that last hit. The weak armor putting the physical defense of Corsola pretty low to the ground, but that speed stat is in the stratosphere, and it comes out with a Max Phantasm, taking out the Meowstic even through that light screen, thanks to the boost from the weakness policy.
Terrifying. But that light screen, maybe that's all it needed to do. Now we're following up with what's next. Sludge Bomb 4 times weak into the Whimsicott.
But thankfully, it's got that Focus Sash to hang on just for one more turn. Oh,
not that it matters with the poison.
Alastair's just manifesting these status conditions just at the exact right time.
Oh my gosh. So with one setup user down on each side of the teams, it's now down to the meat and potatoes.
And where do we go from here? If you're Misa, who do you think would be the one to bring in? Well, I guess the answer is Pelipper.
Okay. Getting that rain in just in case Chandelure tries to show up.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good call here. And once again, we're seeing Crobat very naturally fast. However, Reparations has had 4 speed boosts, so I wonder who's actually the faster one.
And even after Max Airstream, considering it's a modifier and not a guarantee to go first, Corsola might be out here making hits early anyway.
And here it is, the Dynamax for Alastair's side. Interesting for both of the games, Alastair has held back Dynamax on the first turn and decided to go with it on the second turn, and it definitely worked out in the previous game. Let's see if it does the same here.
But the state of play is very different now. Max Phantasm once again, this time into the Wheezing. For again, ridiculous damage.
Takes it out in one shot with a critical hit!
No wonder that light screen meant nothing. Following with the Ice Beam. A light hit. And the freeze! Oh no!
Oh no! That's the biggest icicle I've ever seen!
Not even Alastair could see that coming.
Misa hitting back with the status conditions of her own!
Now this puts us in a very dangerous position. I'm sorry, the freeze effect at that scale.
Just the bat suspended in air, immovable.
A totem under which we can only be fearful for.
And you know, with literally nothing to check this Cursula, I think this looks like Chandelure going down here. Is this gonna be 4 KOs from Cursula?
Oh my goodness. Well, that's all 3 Dynamax turns used, but even when it goes back to regular size.
Crobat's got 1 turn. It thaws out!
Get the Thor out. The Max Airstream into the Cursula.
Oh, and it takes it out! Cursula goes down.
Enough?
I'm not surprised the Cursula goes down here because in exchange for those speed boosts, the defense stat does it's basically non-existent.
The living definition of a glass cannon, or maybe not living anymore. But we return to Armaldo with I do believe it has something in the ballpark of Rock Slide. Yes.
Oh yeah, I believe it does.
And to a single target, that's going to be some hefty damage. If
the thing is, though, it's a little different from the last game. We saw Armaldo move first in the rain versus Crobat in game 1, but this time Crobat has the speed boost from the Max Airstream. And yeah, it's gonna get the opportunity to go first here.
Deciding to take out take on the Pelipper. Rock Slide comes in.
Whoa.
And that's
enough. That'll do it. Alright, it's tied up. Misa taking game 2 over Alastair. We're in a game 3 situation, lads.
Neither of them are giving ground.
This is so tense.
Oh, proving ghosts remain terrifying. That Cursola put in work.
Absolutely. I mean, what an absolutely devastating display from the Cursula there. I was really expecting it to take all 4 KOs that match, but I guess 3 is all right. It was enough.
Well, we have the opportunity to maybe try another clean sweep, since that was Misa's winning strategy this time. Will we be seeing the similar opener? Does Alastair have an answer to that prankster, to that beat-up combination?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Alastair goes for here, because Alastair's team for game 2 there was not too different from game 1. I think if you do win the game 1, you're pretty confident in keeping things mostly the same. I think the order of Pokemon was switched up a bit, but the Pokemon choices were all the same, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But obviously, yeah, Misa making absolute great work of the opportunity to switch things up and go for the Cursula strat. But now that we're getting into game 3, here comes the mind game. Yeah. Do you switch again, or do you stick to your guns?
At this
or
point,
do you switch expecting your opponent to switch? Or do you switch expecting your opponent to think that you won't switch? Or do you stay expecting that your opponent thinks that you'll switch? That and there's so many things to think about. You got to make a judgment call.
It's all the way down.
Match point!
What his next opening moves are. Leading on the winning strat was last time, Reparations and Mafi Bafi. And Crobat leading up as well.
The double poison lead from game 1.
this is a scary instance. If the beat up strat goes off successfully, then Corsolo may once again run a tear. So that might be something worth stopping.
Yeah, and I think once again, we will need to see how the speed stats come into play here. Because
Alastair not being patient this time.
Yeah, okay, that's definitely a different difference from the past two games. Alastair going for the Dynamax turn 1 right off the bat.
Are we seeing a Dynamax from the other side? No, going straight into it.
Ooh,
Tailwind
okay.
Opener.
Not going for the beat up strat, switching things up in a way that I wasn't expecting. Max Airstream coming out, hitting the reparations for a load of damage, but not quite enough to take the kill.
But will there be a double into a single target? The weak armor will raise its speed. Will that make sure it goes before Wheezing or not? Destiny Bond comes into play.
Oh, wow! What an amazing call!
Interesting.
Thunderbolt is being fired into the Cursula, taking down the Wheezing with it.
What a mind game. That is one of the big special attacker damages for Alastair. But Alastair does have multiple special attackers on deck. It's not over yet.
That is true. However, Misa got that Tailwind up for basically free, recognizing that Alastair sees that Cursula as a huge threat and turning it against him. What an amazing play.
Getting into the head of the opponent. We're seeing Golisopod from Misa's side.
Oh, and that's a pretty good one up against the freshly sent out a Meowstic.
We may be seeing some screens come up here. And Golisopod is in the position to actually tag to the backline for Misa.
First impression coming out for huge damage.
Just surviving.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize that first impression was faster than reflect. Impressive.
Yeah, they are the same priority bracket, actually.
Ah. Beat up, just trying to clinch out that remaining piece of damage. Is it going to get there? At 4.
It's 1 hit away from taking the KO.
And with the additional boost from Max Airstream, we might actually still see Meowstic live for another day on next turn.
And here we're going to see Golisopod's special ability, Emergency Exit. It's been taken down below 50% of its HP, so it's forced to switch out, which means Misa's final Pokemon will take the stage.
Is this revealing information or setting up a future strategy?
It's Big Buddy!
And we haven't seen a Dynamax yet, so I wonder what is coming up next.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty odds-on favorite to see a Dynamax coming out from here.
Now, that Meowstic has 4 HP in a dream, but with the 2 Max Airstream boost, is it speedy enough to be able to get its last bit of damage in before it succumbs?
Especially considering there is the Tailwind in play for
No
Misa.
Dynamax!
No Dynamax? Oh no!
This might be it!
Venusaur really needed the boost from the Dynamax HP to survive that move.
And Golisopod and Whimsicott are probably not tanky enough to survive any other Airstreams. There is the final beat up to go and take out Meowstic.
It looks like Misa is banking on the Golisopod to be the one Dynamax to finish out this game.
The first impression.
First impression might actually be very, very scary against that Dark type coming up. Is first impression
Yeah,
bug?
that's very true. It is a bug type move.
And Dark types, interestingly enough, hate bugs.
Yeah. However, Umbreon is a pretty bulky Dark type. Even though it'll take probably some big damage from first impression, I wouldn't imagine it goes down here. Umbreon can take a lot of punishment.
Well, it's not going to be first impression. It's likely to be a max move because we are seeing a Dynamax happen now.
Yeah, I think this is Misa's last opportunity to make Dynamax work.
Gigantic Cotton Ball.
Okay. What? The big fluff.
This is a surprise event. I don't think either of us saw this one coming.
Yeah, I don't think either of us did at all. There's that first impression, and man, even though it's super effective, it is hitting through a reflect, meaning the Umbreon doesn't even take 50% off of it.
Max Starfall.
Oh, the Starfall though, this
Trying
could
to
do
get rid
it.
of that Umbreon, and it does it. Special
Takes
damage.
down the Umbreon.
With a
Critical hit. Hitting through that light screen.
And with a misty terrain now on the field, any threats of poison stalling is much less likely to happen.
Yeah, very true. Although I think we are past the point where Toxic would be a game-winning move here.
Yeah.
But this is a really tight spot for both players. Crobat, we've seen, is very strong, very fast, and has flying moves to hit both of Misa's Pokemon, who are both weak to flying.
But with every Brave Bird that is being cast, Crobat is also taking a little bit of damage.
Oh,
Max guarding,
Misa,
predicting the Brave Bird.
great call on that. Putting up a shield in front of that Crobat, and the liquidation coming out.
Not
doing a
too much
decent amount of damage. Gets
but
the defense drop too. This could be the final turn.
Oh, very, very tense. A miss or a crit could change the state of the game. It's not over yet.
I can't believe the Dynamax Whimsicott was the correct call.
You know, right? What a bold move.
Brave Bird is going to finish off Waffy here, but that Dynamax HP recoil coming back on Crobat is going to take it down pretty low. Low enough to where a liquidation
With
from...
a defense drop.
There it is.
And it
Herald
does it.
goes down. And Misa wins the best of 3.
The
Nature
winner
has
is
reclaimed.
Misa!
Good lord.
What a match.
Absolutely thrilling. So
That
good.
really
And they
was a
both
nail
absolutely
biter.
Gave it everything.
Came right down to the wire there. Gotta love matches like those, and especially because it was a match that spanned 3 games. We got to see pretty much everything that both player had to offer. They battled their hearts out. Their Pokemon did their absolute best, and
every
yeah,
single tool in the box.
yeah,
And
we
the chat
really
is
got to
going
see
like,
everything.
if you loved that match, everybody, please use your biggest emotes, scream, clap, and cheer for both of our contestants. Winner or loser, that was an astounding match.
Wow, I'm very impressed by both players' play. And even though Alastair lost here in the winner's bracket, that does not mean he's out of the tournament. He will be moving down to the losers bracket and will be playing tomorrow.
We have a number of white hot battles happening for you tomorrow. Please, can we see the brackets? Are we in a position to see what's coming up next?
Of course.
Fabulous. So, with that Misa versus Alastair match concluded, we will be resuming tomorrow at 8 p.m. BST. It is now so late I will not be able to convert that to another time for you. Do some math. We'll be seeing Alastair versus Jarude, Freyja Cesteline versus Roxy Manticore, and then later on Alcor versus Misa, which I don't know about you, but I am on tenterhooks to see. Both of those teams are incredibly mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. All of these matchups are looking incredibly close. I really can't call any of these.
Even though they
I'm
may
so
have
excited to see them play out.
lost a match each, that doesn't mean that they will be pushovers.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, every competitor, even the ones that have been knocked out so far, has worked so hard this season. And I think that's apparent when you've seen them on the battlefield.
But as the sign behind us says, this is all our streams for today. We must go to bed and to sweet dreams of strategizing and of max starfalls. And we will be seeing you tomorrow. But in the meantime, please...
Well.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you all feeling?
How are we feeling, everybody? We may have come in with a soft intro, but we've been watching you get all hype in the chat, and we want to see you scream for everybody at Fluffy Barrage. Thank you for tuning in to the second day of Fluffy Barrage Season 5. But enough of me talking. You wanna hear from your host and producer.
I guess I am kind of both. Oh, what a horrible job.
It needs to be done, though.
All right, but yes, thank you so much for everyone that is coming in. I also noticed our Season 4 runner-up, second place champion. So great to see everyone piling in for another great day of Pokemon battles, and I don't know. There's just something special. There's a lot of good energy around this, and I'm excited to see. We saw some phenomenal battles yesterday. Some of the most intense we've ever seen on the event. And
oh my gosh.
Oh.
Why am I way down here? Hang on. I know I didn't sleep under the desk again, did I?
You've always been here.
Good morning, Momoka. How's it going?
Okay, there we go. We did it.
Just get up from under the desk. Get some stretches in.
It's good to be here. Good morning, Maswoon. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. How about yourself, Momoka?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here for Fluffy Barrage as always. The starting matches between Roxy and Freyja were a little bit too much for me to handle so early today. I'm excited. I'm scared.
Excited and scared is probably the right way to be for this matchup. For Alastair versus Jarude, that's going to be something absolutely crazy. It's going to be a pleasure to watch these teams tussle and struggle against each other.
It is indeed. I have seen Jarude beat Dark Souls with a dance pad, and Alastair scares me, so both are incredibly powerful people.
Alastair is... Alastair's spooky. I am 100% on board with that assessment.
The good kind of spooky, though.
The good kind of spooky. Spooky intimidating. And, he can see the future, so we'll have to see if he did some inside peeking on seeing what the future has in store for this lovely match.
Speaking of, do you want to see that versus screen?
Oh, I want to see it so bad.
I'd love to.
All right, to make sure our commentators have the little stream open so you can hear the sultry voice of what's about to play. Oh wait, I need to do this though. I caught it. I caught what would have gone wrong ahead of time. I'm so big brain.
Let's go.
Let's get ready for the next battle. Alastair Vox versus Jarude Sandstorm.
So good. So good.
Hell of a matchup we got coming in here.
Jeez, Fluffy Barrage, how come we get two Alastairs?
One for each hand.
Oh, that makes sense.
2 hands to hold 2 Alastair hands.
But wait, if I have 2 hands and you have 2 hands...
There are 2 competitors. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Drew's claws are kind of sharp looking. I'm a little scared of those.
That is fair. They do look like they would slice me to ribbons, and that's exactly what Jarude is looking to do to Alastair on the field.
Oh yeah, that team is threatening. Look at that fruit gummy!
Look at the fruit gummy. There it is. Big, bulky team. Access to a lot of slow Pokemon with that Trick Room. It's a spooky one. There is a lot to worry about here, I think.
We got that big, bulky Snorlax. I do love that. Got the leftovers for him. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's for damn sure. And that Thick Fat is actually going to be something that is something to watch out for here. Thick Fat is going to reduce the damage coming in from Fire-type moves as though they were ineffective. So Snorlax having that Thick Fat, it's going to be relevant if Alastair tries to use Chandelure as a method around it. Jarude's team also pretty bulky on the special side. Tyranitar and Snorlax, both big special defensive walls. Tyranitar having access to Sandstorm to make that special defense stat go up by 1.5 times helps.
Of course he has access to Sandstorm.
Exactly. And that basically makes that special defense stat base 150. So a lot of those special attacks that Alastair might be banking on to try to
break through Jarude's team might just wind up not doing nearly as much as he needs them to.
I just cannot get over like this giant team of 5 very scary, intimidating big guys, and then Rhinoculus, just a cute little happy dude over here, just vibing. He seems like he doesn't fit in, but he's gonna cause some problems. I saw him yesterday.
That's for damn sure. 5 very scary boys, and they're all just so sleepy. Look at them. They all just want to take a nap.
Consider for a moment, though, something even more sinister, though.
Oh.
Is that my dad?
Is your dad on the field right there?
That could be my dad. I don't know.
Does your dad like have smokestacks?
Usually.
Oh.
And a big hat, like the Dugsdale Dimmadale.
Yeah, the Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Fluffy Barrage Dimmadome. I don't know where we're going with this.
We're going somewhere. What are you excited to see from this team, Momoka?
Umbreon! I am a big Eevee lover. I am one of the foreign few. I am a Sylveon lover myself, and I do love Umbreon too. These little guys are so cool. I love it. It's just like, no, it's so. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words.
That's so fair, and it's pretty likely that we are going to see Umbreon in these games as sort of the closer that Alastair needs to finish out these matches.
I want to see what the Chandelure is gonna do. Yes, stats! Oh, big.
Yeah, just
that
check out
Gengar's chunky.
Gengar has huge special attack and huge speed, but just look at how bulky that Umbreon is. It's going to be so hard for Jarude to make his way through that unless there are like certain strats employed by Jarude to sort of trick his way around Alastair. But Alastair has access to sneaky strats of his own. These and for you folks all at home, we're gonna have to look out for these defense stats because they're a bit deceptive. Alastair's team is definitely on the bulkier side, and we're going into the match.
No time to explain, let's go!
Round 1. 999 versus 777.
Ooh.
All right, let's see what we've got on the field. We've got Foot Gummy, and we've got and Herald and Destiny coming in on Alastair's side. It might be that we look for those Hypnosis strats to lead off this match, but from just the initial look of this matchup, it looks like Tyranitar is going to be able to run rampant over the field if it has a chance to get things going.
Yeah, that gummy's not gonna do good in the sand. You don't want to eat that thing after you dropped it.
It fortunately is a sand-resistant gummy. It has access to that magic guard, so it does ignore the adverse effects of the Sandstream. In comes the Dynamax for Alastair. Exactly.
What do you think the texture of that Pokemon is anyway?
Slime.
I bet you it feels like one of those gummies that sat in the package for a little bit too long.
But what we are looking at is 2 Dynamaxes on turn 1. Gengar coming in on Alastair's side, matched on Jarude's side by that big Tyranitar.
That's a dinosaur!
Absolutely massive, and we're going to have to see what the plays from turn 1 on each player's side are. In with the Max Guard, a defensive play right off the get. Herald coming in with Hypnosis on Fugummy, but it dodges the attack. 66% chance breaking in Jarude's favor this time. And that is going to wind up with that Trick Room coming down for Jarude. Speed control rested from Jarude. A little bit of chip coming in from the Sandstorm on both of Alastair's Pokemon. Jarude got the better of that turn for sure. And, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes with Hypnosis. It's a 66% chance to land it from Herald.
Oh yeah, isn't it normally 50%?
It's normally 60%, but it is boosted by the scope, by the wide lens, which increases the accuracy of moves that it is using by 10%. In comes the Psychic. That is some huge damage down onto Destiny. Max Darkness coming in, finishing off that Gengar. Gonna be pretty big, but we'll see if Herald can land the Hypnosis this time. Down goes Destiny, but Herald coming in for the revenge. The Hypnosis going down onto Tyranitar, and that will connect. That's going to be the last 2 turns of Dynamax guaranteed, or at least the first turn of the next turn of Dynamax guaranteed to be stopped in its tracks.
I can't believe this thing's gonna sleep through a rave. Oh my gosh. I mean, alright, go for it, I guess.
Collapsed in the rave from raving too hard.
It's Sketch, my beloved little baby.
There it is. There's the last.
Everybody's favorite little raccoon.
Sketch.
Coded Eevee thing.
Rat.
Little rat. No, it's Sketch is the much beloved Umbreon, and it is the clincher for much of Alastair's strategies. We'll have to see. Oh, the Psychic comes in, and that's going to be some huge damage. Oh, there are just blow after blow coming out on Jarude's side, and Alastair having some trouble keeping up. The Confuse Ray coming down on Tyranitar, but all of the odds are just breaking in Jarude's favor, and those coin flips have not been going great for Alastair.
Got a little bit of a heal, so not really paying attention to the sandstorm. Sketch does not care.
Yeah, Sketch has those leftovers, able to just get a little snack in, ignore all of the little chip damage that comes in from Sandstream, and we will see what is happening on Alastair's side. Let's see how he can turn control of this match back in his favor.
Well, looks like Dad finally came back from getting cigarettes.
That's always a plus.
Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna do. Can he defeat do? Can he stop the rave?
If Dad comes in to stop the rave, the house party is over. That's when you know you fucked up.
Oh, Dad's protected himself. He's scared of all the people at that party.
The Ravers are ornery, and they are looking to cause some damage to themselves. They have hit themselves in confusion.
I mean, that sounds like a typical rave, yeah!
Yeah, exactly. The mosh pit is going crazy. Damage comes down from the sandstorm. A little bit of recovery from all of the black sludge, the leftovers, and the leftovers, you know.
Delicious black sludge.
A lot of bulk on all these Pokemon, so they are weathering this sandstorm well, thanks to that.
I wish the game could just be like, never mind, we're not going to do these animations, you know, just everything stays the same.
If they were just, you know, faster, that would be lovely. Even in battle sims, they sometimes take, like, forever, though.
You're going to sit through this and you're going to like it. Yeah, it's a precarious position for Alastair, for sure. He's going to have to figure out something pretty clever to make his way out of this, and having access to that Protect, Sketch being just so bulky and so obnoxious, and access to that Confuse Ray might help him to figure out a neat path out of here. That Psychic coming in, that's huge damage, and the special defense drop too.
Jarude's trying to put Dad in a retirement home!
Oh no! And it looks like the Ravers have ousted Dad from the party. The rave will continue. The foul play comes in on Fruit Gummy, and that's going to be just enough to get the knockout. Jarude has 3 Pokemon against 1 Sketch. It's going to be
a
little bit of an uphill battle for it.
I believe in Sketch.
If there's any Pokemon in the tournament that can finish out this match, it's got to be Sketch. Just the amount of bulk that it has, the amount of disruptive tools that it has, Moonlight able to heal off damage that it might take. We'll have to see if Sketch has what it takes to clinch out this match.
Yeah, we got 2 big bulky boys up against each other. Who's gonna last longer?
Mm-hmm. Coming in with the Iron Head. And look at how well Sketch just eats that up. The curse comes in from Body Bag, though. That's going to be a rough one for Sketch to try to maneuver around.
Okay, well, this is interesting, though, because Foul Play is just going to take Snorlax's boosted attack stat, so nothing really changes.
And then bash it against the boosted defense stat, yeah. So we are on track for, I think, a 5-hit KO from Sketch with the Foul Play onto Snorlax. We'll have to see if that's what Alastair goes for, or if he decides to switch it up with some Confuse Rays. Maybe try that out for a little bit.
Oh yeah, Momoka, you might not know this, but Alastair's team is one that's designed to fight to the bitter end. But look at that!
Oh!
It's all just so bulky, and the rock slide comes in. No flinch, obviously, because Sketch is just a little bit faster.
Minute. This
Curse comes in, that's +2 on both stats, and -1 to that speed.
But the second foul play did more damage.
It did. And that makes me wonder if I don't know something about the foul play damage calculation, but if if the damage ramps up in the same way, we might just see the knockout here thanks to the added damage from the curses.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness gracious, and a crit. That'll definitely make it happen.
This is what Sketch is designed to do, though.
Sketch is in for the long haul, here to make those late games happen for Alastair, and sometimes you just don't have an out to this thing, and Sketch is just enough to make it happen all on its own.
The most reliable companion to the bitter end!
For sure, but Funky Kong is here, performing for you, and having access to that fake out is going to be a rough one for Alastair to overcome. We'll have to see how Alastair navigates this turn. Will help out a bit. Will help out a bit to have that grassy terrain down to help Sketch get a little bit more health back every turn. But it's certainly an uphill battle. But Alastair has never been one to back down from the climb.
He's a sassy little guy. I believe he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
58. Will the rock slide miss? The rock slide misses. That's huge.
Oh, it's still a toss up.
I mean, I know we say it so often, but this truly could be anyone's game right here.
Sketch said, hang on, I ain't had enough screen time yet.
It's been the Sketch show for a little bit here, but Sketch isn't ready to back out. It survives that U-turn just barely. The moonlight comes in. That's going to be enough to weather through the rock slide too. Oh my goodness. The combined forces of those two is going to probably eventually be enough, but will the leftovers recovery and the grassy terrain be enough to keep Sketch in it and maybe find another one of those rock slide misses that Alastair needs so much? We'll have to see how things play out this turn.
Oh, U-turn for Funky Kong.
Whoa.
The U-turn comes in. That's super effective and just enough for the knockout.
That's a high roll on that one.
That must have been a high roll on damage. That's for sure. What a good game. Alastair really trying to clutch on to the last little scraps of advantage that he can find there and learning a lot about the way Jarude plays in the process.
Yeah, really scrappy there from Alastair. Like, we thought he was gonna be down, but Sketch was just not having it. Sketch is like, no, I am going to sit here and make you show me your whole team.
And it might be that knowing that Jarude or Alastair just goes for Sketch earlier this game and uses Sketch to try to just, you know, get a little bit of damage in here, get a Confuse Ray off there, try to make things as hard as possible for Jarude to progress in the match in the way he desires to.
Looks like our players are already picking out their teams for this next fight. No need to rest, no need to ponder. I think Alastair has a plan.
I am so excited to see what adaptations the players make going into this next round. Momoka,
Yeah,
what are you hoping to see?
Oh man, I don't. Ooh. I want to see Sketch out first, but then I also just want to see I want to see Chandelure come out. I know the fire's not gonna do very good, but I want to see Chandelure.
It might be that we see Sketch first and last this match, first in and last out, able to just weather that storm, that sandstorm of Jarude so well.
Still, that was the end game plan. Like, so Momoka, in testing, Sketch is designed to kind of be that closer, that thing to kind of be like, oh, you're running out of steam? Say hello to this funny raccoon. But
say hello to my little guy who's just been chilling in the background.
Say hello to my Segway.
And, there's the segue.
Round
And,
two.
We also saw that that curse is going to be an unreliable way to finish out the game against Sketch, because Sketch just gets stronger and stronger every time that curse goes out. So Jarude is going to have to calculate for that in this matchup here. It's Fruit Gummy and Funky Kong.
Oracle and Destiny. Ooh, all right, we got a kitty on the field.
And it's worth noting too, things broke poorly for Alastair in terms of random chance during that first game. Those hypnosis misses, some of those things just broke poorly for Alastair. So we'll have to see if the coins flip in his favor this time.
Well, he's got Destiny on his side, so we can cross our fingers and hope for him.
It's true, he is harnessing the power of Destiny here, and we'll have to see how Oracle managed to set up the path for Destiny to unfold.
I'm sure they'll see anything coming and dodge it. They got this.
Expect some very funny dodges here. And it's going to be Dynamax coming in. Gotta be on that Gengar. Oracle is not a particularly good Dynamax target, but Gengar, one of the best on Alastair's team.
Big boy!
Look at him go!
Oh,
Not
I
as
love
big
to
a
see
mouth
it.
as the Gigantamax Gengar, but definitely still a pretty big mouth. In comes the Fake Out coming in on Oracle. Gotta be on Oracle. Destiny's a Ghost type. Not going to do much there. Max Phantasm comes down. Is that going to be enough for the one-hit knockout on Fruit Gummy? Just knock out the possibility of that Trick Room. It's not going to be enough.
Oh, Fruit Gummy's not expired just yet.
Defense drops on both sides. That will reduce Funky Kong's defense back to normal, but Fruit Gummy will get that Trick Room down, and that is going to be something for Alastair to navigate with this fast Gengar.
Now everybody's speeds are swapped. That's what Trick Room does, right?
Yep, you nailed it.
Wow, I'm learning! I mean, I totally was saying that for the audience's clarity.
It's only taken 5 seasons, but you finally learned what Trick Room does.
But yeah, what was it? Like, it's so interesting because like there's so many ways you could phrase Trick Room. You could phrase it like, oh, slow goes fast, fast goes slow. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Fast goes slow, slow goes fast, except in certain situations where the priority comes in, and we might see some of that coming in from the Rillaboom, but we will not. It is going to be a Psychic coming into Destiny, and that is just some huge damage. U-turn going down on to Oracle, soaks that up quite well.
Alright, but who's Jarude gonna send out since Funky Kong's going back to the cabin?
That's a big question, and we'll have to see who Alastair targeted too, because his moves are the slower here. So whatever Jarude sends in might have to say happy birthday to a huge bit of damage here.
Oh, happy birthday, Carby!
Happy birthday to Carby. They are
Happy
currently...
birthday, do-do-do-do.
Happy birthday, do-do-do-do-do.
The Max Hailstorm comes in. It's going to be some... soaked up so well. That Sandstream plus the natural bulk that T-Tar has. The ice comes down though, so the Sandstorm is going to... Sandstorm has stopped. The rave is over. It is now hailing.
This is cool because you're going to not have that special defense boost anymore.
So it might be that Destiny has a path to get a nice big chunk of damage on Jarude before it has a chance to do much back. Destiny on just deep in the red though, so it's going to be dangerous for it to do much at all.
Not very effective for either of those guys. This is a tight spot.
It is a tight spot indeed, and we'll have to see how Alastair adapts here. Alastair opting to end his Dynamax early for a switch.
Bold move. I want to see what you got, Magic Man. Mr. Baby.
There it is. And Sketch comes in. The Dark type move. The Dark type hopefully soaking up anything that might be assailing that slot. If Jarude went for a Max Darkness onto Sketch's slot, that might just be soaked up pretty handily. And the Psychic will go down into Sketch. It is completely ignored. Max Darkness into Sketch's slot too. Into Oracle's slot. That's going to be a knockout there.
Okay, Oracle. Goodbye, kitty. Good night.
Did its job though. It got those screens down and paved the path for Sketch to enable its late game.
Yeah, he's gotta go take a little nap. He's too young to show up to the rave over here.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy
Gummy's
and
HP
sleepy.
reduced just a little bit. And we are on turn 3, I believe, of that Trick Room. So last turn in the Trick Room coming up here.
They're gonna be.
It's going to be interesting to see who Alastair brings out here.
Because of that Trick Room, it's like, what are you gonna do with that Trick Room?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a difficult thing for Alastair to navigate, because his team is just a little bit faster than Jarude's, which is exactly where Jarude wants it.
But Dad's here to break up the party again!
Mm-hmm.
No fun allowed. Do your
No
chores.
fun allowed. Give me that fruit gummy. I'm gonna eat it. Is that...
You can't
Which
have
one
sugar.
of you kids brought a dinosaur?
Cannot believe you brought the dinosaur to the rave. That is just obscene. That is
We
just
don't
obscene.
have a litter box big enough for that thing?
Okay, sorry, that's stupid.
Fruit
But poorly
Gummy going
funny.
for the recover here. Dad going for the protect. It's going to... And that is just so much HP back for Fruit Gummy. That is going to be a lot for Alastair to get through. The Steel Spike comes in on Dad, and Dad just eats that right up.
Protect, keeping
Thanks
that
to that
alive.
protect.
Dads do have that protective energy.
Foul play comes in on Fruit
Yes,
Gummy, and
get
that is
right!
definitely going to be enough for a 2-hit knockout if Jarude doesn't keep going for that defensive play. And especially because the Trick Room ends here, the speed will reverse in Alastair's favor once again. Going to be a difficult spot for Jarude here.
Saying, despite all the smoke, Dad's doing pretty well. His cough doesn't seem to be hurting him that much.
Oh, was that not the last turn of Trick Room? There might be one more here.
Uh-oh.
And if that's the case, then we'll have to see what happens here. Dad going for the protect again, but it failed.
Ouchie.
Champion's luck is not on Alastair Vox's side this time.
Let's see how it weathers this hit, though.
Steel Spike comes in once again. And Dad manages to take that hit without going down. That's going to be pretty major for Jarude's
He's a
side.
tough old guy.
He is a tough old guy. Dad, you know, dads are built tough. Strong father figure, that's for sure.
I want to pin that one, but I don't want to bump the player co-stream.
All right, now, if I can count, and I have been known to not be able to count, this is where Trick Room ends.
There it is. And grassy
Trick
terrain
Room
as
ends,
well.
the grassy terrain is over, the hail's still going, but Jarude's Dynamax is also over, and that's going to be pretty major for Alastair. It might be that that's the
Well,
exact
that's a
thing
more
he needs.
reasonable sized lizard.
A more reasonable lizard. This one, maybe Dad will be okay with this one staying the night.
Yeah, I think we can hide this one in the closet.
Yeah. My very own closet lizard.
The
Almost
official
wanted one of
Fluffy
those.
Barrage closet type.
The official Fluffy Barrage closet lizard on the field.
We'll add that to production after the t-shirts.
Yeah. The Trick Room comes in again. Jarude just wrests control of that speed right back from Alastair when it has just ended.
That was a
And
phenomenal protect there.
Yeah, that protect was huge too, just blocking all of the incoming damage from Alastair. It looks like Jarude is inside Alastair's head here.
Alastair thought he was the one making predictions, but he thought wrong.
Indeed, and but the return protect here, and Dad just eats up both of those hits too. Foul play comes in on Fruit Gummy, but it soaks that up so well thanks to those boosts on the defense.
What was that line from the Sonic movie? You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
The real secret is never knowing what you're going to do yourself.
Oh, come on. It's like the really old, like, Toei animation Sonic movie, the one with metal.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh, it's so good. He's got teeth.
Oh, the Iron Head is not enough to get the knockout on Dad. Foul play comes in on Fruit Gummy. After the recover, it's going to be able to weather that too. Fruit Gummy popping off like it never has before in this match here.
Fruit Gummy, the most powerful little creature.
Mm-hmm. And even if Alastair finds a way around these last two Pokemon, Jarude still has an extra one in the back, in addition to Funky Kong.
Oh shit, that's right, I forgot. Funky Kong did a U-turn. He's not knocked out.
Yeah, so Alastair is definitely on an uphill battle, and the Rock Slide comes in. That's going to be not too much damage at all. Sketch managed to eat that one pretty well. The Confuse Ray comes in, and that's going to confuse Tyranitar, maybe give it a little bit of an extra chance to halt it in its tracks before it gets something to do. And the Reflect is over. That is something a little unfortunate for Alastair, and Destiny comes in under the Trick Room. It might be curtains for Destiny before too long.
Ooh, that Dazzling Gleam, though. Yeah, that'll hit both of them. That's a good idea.
If Destiny gets a chance to move, it's definitely going to deal some major damage here, but Jarude is probably looking to nip that one in the bud before it has the chance. We'll have to see how this next turn plays out. Yep, in comes the Psychic down onto Destiny, and that is Destiny nipped in the bud.
Gone. Oof.
Destiny 2, when?
Never, apparently.
Looking like Destiny, the Taken King out there.
And now we're back into this late game scenario where Sketch is able to thrive.
Sketch does have just a truly dizzying bevy of options available to it, but asking Sketch to do a 1v4 here is going to be pretty rough. The Trick Room does end, though, so it might be that the Foul Play can go in on Fruit Gummy and get it knocked out before it has the chance to do too much, and set another Trick Room to really solidify Jarude's lead in this end game. We'll have to see how it plays out.
I'm scared to even think what Jarude still got in the back there.
Jarude going for the switch. In comes Funky Kong, setting that grassy terrain again.
There we go.
And giving access to that fake out and that U-turn. Two incredibly scary moves for Alastair to deal with here.
Squish.
Happy birthday, Funky Kong. Here's a body slam. Going for that Rock Slide. It managed to break through that confusion.
And now, oh, I think I see what's going on here. I think Drew's trying to go for a fake out to lock Alastair out of the Moonlight gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what it's looking like here. And Jarude hoping that the combined force of that fake out into the Rock Slide into the U-turn is enough of a true combo to get that knockout before Sketch has the chance to recover. But you have to respect Alastair's fighting spirit here. The Grassy Glide instead, that's going to be some major damage, but Sketch has that foul play, not opting for that Moonlight, and if this attack on Tyranitar's side lands through the confusion, it hits itself though.
Oh!
All right, see how this next turn plays out. Will the U-turn or the Grassy Glide from the Rillaboom be enough to take out Sketch?
If that last Grassy Glide... If that last Grassy Glide was a high roll, and this Grassy Glide is a low roll, it might be that Sketch has just what it takes to weather out this storm.
It looks like Alastair going to all attack, understanding that the writing's on the wall. The fate has been sealed. Sketch goes down, but that was a phenomenal game. We'll get the little victor screen here.
The winner is Jarude Sandstorm.
What a match.
I can press buttons. Good.
Sketch.
Good button pressing. Good work.
Good job, Waffle.
Nice job, Waffle.
that Alastair was able to last so very long trying to get his game plan to work, but it looks like Jarude, with his lack of tricks and straightforward game plan, was able to brush off the mischievous magics of Alastair. But still, Alastair,
I don't know what you mean by lack of tricks. We saw at least 3 trick rooms that set.
Yeah, there was a lot of tricks from Jarude's side. I don't know what we're talking about here.
I guess Trick Room is tricky, isn't it?
It's just a bit tricky.
I mean, just a little bit.
What a series, though, and whew, that was just so exciting. I am so glad that we got to see those ones.
So am I. I'm just happy to see that Sketch stuck it through to the end like the faithful little sidekick that they are. That was absolutely precious.
Even in the final moments, Sketch stood strong.
Nobody knows what Trick Rooms does. I don't even know what it does.
Something about speed, I guess.
If I can learn it, anybody can.
Oh, Momoka, the inspiration.
Yeah. It only took me, 15 months. I can count.
That's a lot of months. Oh my gosh, it lowers accuracy and speed. Wow. And it poisons and it does other stuff. Wow.
Yeah, Trick Room is actually Hypnotoxic Laser. It has a chance to set poison and sleep on your opponent's Pokemon, but only if you flip a heads.
Eevee and Eevee to Sleepy. So
right now, I just feel like you're gaslighting me.
What? No. I would never do that, especially to my commentators.
Yeah, we're immune to Wafo's tricks, right?
Wafo's never played a trick in his life.
He is just the least prankstery person that I have ever met. It's so true. What?
Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna do something. You tell me. Does that startle you? Are you scared? What just happened?
Oh no!
Anything could happen now.
What was it?
This time it's anybody's game, even Wafo's.
Something just happened. No, this is actually what I can do now, because it's actually this where I can zoom about.
What?
But what that actually means is that I can take all of you and shrink you, so you're just, you're just tiny.
Oh, a more accurate size, finally.
This is how big the event actually is. Did you know? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to be stuck at the bottom of the well.
But with that, let's see if we can dig up a Alastair for a little interview to see if he's up for that. Usually, it's really rough for players to get yoinked straight out of a really intense match. So we'll see. We'll get some things rolling, and we'll be right back. Goodbye. Three, two, one, go.
And welcome back!
Welcome back to the booth, everyone. We have our very own Alastair Vox here in the booth with us to tell us how he's feeling after that phenomenal matchup that he gave us against Jarude.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching me battle. It was a tough fight. I lost, but Jarude played immaculately. He did absolutely everything perfectly. He outplayed me, and he deserves that win. Can we give a round of applause to Jarude?
Yay! But that's not to discredit all the work that you put in for this event, though.
Yeah, your team was out there kicking butt.
It was doing good. What I'm happiest about with my team is the wide variety of strategies. It had a contingency for almost every type of team. It did also have a contingency for Jarude's team, but unfortunately in the final moments, nerves got to me. I didn't commit to the winning strategy, and I just kept splitting my focus when I should have just faced my fears and done what I thought could have win. I actually have a note written for exactly how he played and what wins and what lost me the game. And it's right there, and it's the first thing in my document, and I didn't listen to it because I was too afraid. It just goes to show that you need to ignore your fears and just do it, because sometimes, you think you know the future, right? You think you know what's going to happen. You've got all your little plans. My powers let me see every move, every outcome, every potential play. But sometimes I just choose not to listen to it anyway, because sometimes the losing move is doing what's right, or what's fun, or what looks cool as hell. And the truth is sometimes you think you know the future, but you don't. You know, maybe you're worried. You know things can't get any better. You're just doomed. But every decision you make and every moment you live can change that. And that's why no matter what, you should never give up, because impossible odds are still just odds. There's always a chance. And anything is possible if you just keep moving forward. Kick reason to the curb and do the impossible. Stand in front of your future and ask it just who the hell it thinks you are. Because everyone makes their own destiny, no matter who or what tells you otherwise.
Hey, can we get the note
We gotta
on
sharpen
the
the ends of
screen?
your
I'm feeling that.
glasses.
Ooh.
Ooh, chills.
Well, that was
That's all I have to say about Jarude.
There, look at that.
Tiny note could just.
Beautifully put. But no, there were such good moments that we saw in that game. We saw with the, what was it? So once Jarude did the protect for the Tyranitar, right? You answered back with the protect on Dad, which is like hilarious because it's like,
yeah,
you may know
that was so funny. Pretty much
after you double into me.
Pretty much after the first round, all I had to, like, my only strategy was fucking survive.
You guys were like playing 5D chess with each other out there.
Jarude was on my level, 100%. He was thinking right there, seeing the future with me.
Yeah, both of you definitely put in the hours in those practice sessions. I saw both of you just a whole lot. So seeing all of that come to fruition on the field was something to behold.
Yeah, the only thing that makes me sad is that I can't show off all the strategies that I came up with for all the other teams, because there is so many cool ways that I can use my team, and I'm so proud of it, and I'm so thankful to all the Fluffy Barrage staff that helped me grind out a new moveset that made it so versatile and so cool and so much fun to play, because you guys have been the stars. All of these insanely powerful teams that's you guys. That's the Fluffy Barrage staff that made that happen. And not to discount the players, because we're all new, right? We're learning how to play Pokemon. If you asked me about type matchups like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I would have said like, I think fire beats grass because it's like fire, right? So.
Wait, is that not true?
It is true.
Oh, thank God.
I think so. It might be.
What about like,
yeah, it's true. Okay.
What about like grass and flying? Huh? I think grass is good against flying because like birds build their nests. And
Waffle,
like,
don't ask me that question. I don't know the answer.
I know grass makes you hot. Wait, no, that's a different kind of grass.
Weed type. Oh my God! But hey, you know what this means now, Alastair, is that you get to go into the back rooms. Not the back rooms, but more the staff rooms.
Oh no, not the back rooms. I've only escaped from there once, Waffle. You can't send me back.
But no, we'll have plenty of opportunities for more fights in the future as well, for special events, side events. So keep that team tucked away nice and handy, because I want to see more exhibition matches in the future.
Yeah, I love this team. It'll be with me for the rest of my life. It's the best team I've ever made and have ever come up with. And I'm so happy. I'm so glad I got to participate. It was an unbelievable time. And thank you all to everyone that clicked that cheer Alastair button. You guys are the real stars.
So for those that didn't see the interview as well, go ahead and chill yourself out just a little bit, and we'll get your little please follow Alastair button popped up on the Twitch chat here.
Absolutely. You can find me anywhere on the internet with the username Alastair Vox. Twitch.tv/Alastair Vox is where I stream. That is my main focus. I usually will do very long streams, sometimes up to 11 hours. It's just kind of how I work. I'm very dedicated, very focused. I also cut up all of those VODs and make them into short videos on YouTube, youtube.com/Alastair Vox. No @ because I'm special. And that's pretty much it. Twitter.com/Alastair Vox. Make sure you spell it right. It's right there down below me.
Beautiful, because I spelled it right the first time.
You did.
Yeah,
No one
Waffle
ever
spells
spells it
everything
wrong.
right all the time.
It's one of his talents.
So, Mr. Future Man, look at these brackets then.
Oh, those brackets. Oh,
There
there's some
they
brackets.
are. Oh my god. 4 absolute titans in these last few rounds.
So
I just want to say that Jarude is in the gauntlet now. The reason that I was so stressed was because as soon as the winner of our fight is decided, they go again, baby. Then they get 20 to 30 guaranteed minutes of break, and then they're going again, baby.
Yep, we were going straight. So that was just round 10 we had, and now we go to round 11, which is at the very bottom. That's right. Semifinals is not until after this next match. Woohoo!
Jarude and Roxy on the field. That's going to be just completely insane.
That's gonna be vicious. I bet there's gonna be fist fights flying, and it's not even gonna be the Pokemon.
So
The crits are going to be critting, and the fists are going to be
punching.
Punching, sorry. My bad.
Anyway, Alistair,
They
you're
are
an
going to be
absolute-
clawing each other to pieces out there.
You're an absolute treat to have, Alistair. It was so fun to
Right.
practice with you and everything, and I'm so excited to have you on for commentary and other future events.
Right. That could be a possibility. More of my voice. I couldn't decide if I wanted to compliment myself or insult myself, so I just said voice.
Yeah, my
You do have a voice. That is indeed a thing.
I have one.
compliment me. You have a face.
Yeah, you're nice face. That's a good face. Someone actually said that to me once. Okay, get me out of here.
Okay, we're getting out of here. We're gonna be right back with Jarude versus Roxy. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Played good. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Hello, hello.
Oh. Hello,
Hey,
we're
welcome
here.
everyone.
Hi.
How's it going?
How is everyone doing tonight? We're almost to the finals.
We're almost to the
We're
finals.
so close.
We are right there, but we need to get through this exhibition match first.
It's going to be an exciting one. We are looking at Freyja Cesteline and Alastair Vox.
Oh, that's right. I
Big
had something
fan.
for this. You ready?
Oh.
What?
What did you have?
Get ready for this fateful battle. Alastair Vox versus Freyja Cesteline.
That's right. A fated battle. I love it so much.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
So sick.
Oh my god. So here we are. We're one step away from grand finals for Fluffy Barrage Season 5, and we're going to be having Alastair versus Freyja. So just to recap for those that are just joining us, this is a fight that the two really wanted to have when they were talking about it in their practices and whatnot. So we are more than happy to provide that while we wait for our soon-to-be champion battle to happen. So, oh, yeah. So let's talk about the teams a little. How you feel? What do you want to see?
Yeah, I think you know what I want to see, but I'll keep my words to myself for now. I'll keep my words for myself. Maroon, what do you want to see?
Everyone knows.
What do you mean?
Everyone knows, Stormy.
I don't have to say anything. It's fine. It's fine.
You don't have to say
What do you
anything.
want to see,
Everyone
Maroon?
knows.
Come on. Tell us what you're excited
Just-
about.
See if every Pokemon can go to sleep. That would be so sick.
Yeah, I'm here for the drugs. Let's go.
Oh yes. And also, this is the only match of this season that will have live commentary from the players that are fighting themselves. So get over to twitch.tv/VTuber if you want to see smack talk, along with the other players watching it and reacting to oh, I can't believe he just said that. Well, looks like we're already going to the first match. Let's get started, gamers.
Whoa.
Let's go.
I love matches.
I
All
do-
right,
wait.
we got
Round
Alastair and
one.
Freyja on the field. Let's get ready for round 1.
All right, let's see. Ooh, exciting match. I'm super hyped for this. Let's go.
Who are the leads going to be? I am struggling out here, and we are going to be reacting live on camera. It's going to be hella nice.
Yeah, let's go. The big bird. And we're going to see Herald and Oracle coming in from Alastair. Minimi's going to have that Psychic Surge go into the battlefield.
One of Alastair's very classic leads. This is one of the ones he really loves to out there. Good mix of mitigation of damage and good power on the Hypnosis, able to land those pretty accurately.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been using this startup a couple of times. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. It's been doing him really well.
Very, very true.
We're going to have to see exactly what Freyja decides to answer with that opening.
Freyja has ever to wrest control of the game, going to reflect on Meowstic here, and that's going to help against that Corviknight, but Minimi access to that, but it doesn't matter. Minimi's asleep.
Little sleepy baby already, oh my goodness.
Turns out Psychic Terrain is good if you are going to be able to, use it, but when the opposing Pokemon that's using Hypnosis on you doesn't actually have that Prankster, there is no priority. Herald's just damn fast.
Yeah. But the funny Brave Bird will set up Tailwind for its team.
That's true, and that will help, but there's the Psychic Terrain. What does it do, Stormy? No. Does anyone know?
Psychic Terrain does a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Can you give me like one of those things?
It definitely stops priority moves, if I remember correctly.
We did just see that, so you did nail that one. Perfect work, Stormy.
Thank you. I try. I learned a lot.
And I'm very proud of you for that. All right, gamers. Are we gonna see the switch? See if there can be something that turns the tides of these battles. Oracle's coming back. It set its screens. Now Icarus comes in. It sees its target.
I know what I must do. Herald using Hypnosis again. Oh my goodness, now both Pokemon are asleep.
It is Sleepy Barrage right now. Minimi wakes up. The Expanding Force comes in.
Okay. Not sleeping for too long. Being able to do decent. Ooh! Instantly knocking out Herald. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness gracious, that is so much damage onto Herald. That was just like... Mini-Me was not having that. You put me to sleep, I put you to sleep forever.
I put you to sleep. Knocked out. You're not waking up anytime soon. You're gonna see Oracle come back into the field.
Yeah, that's going to be sort of a precarious position for Icarus. Having the Dynamax, maybe, but it's a little late for it at that point. It's already sort of gotten Happy Birthday by that Expanding Force. Alastair really banking on that extra turn of sleep.
Oh, we're going to see a setup for a light screen from that Oracle as well. Oh my god. Oh, a Heat Wave coming off.
Mini-Me dodges that,
avoiding the attack.
Target
is
just
hit and
gets destroyed.
That will instantly take it down. Oh, it didn't even last a turn with it.
The Expanding Force comes back though.
Coming back, going to do decent amount of damage to both of them, but Icarus still hanging on with 7 HP.
With the access to that light screen, it had just enough extra bulk to survive the second Expanding Force, and it's a match of the funny candles.
Oh my goodness, look at a Chandelure Ditto.
Well, Ditto's a different Pokemon.
It's a Chandelure.
Ditto's a different Pokemon.
Yeah, there's... No. There's two Chandelures on the field. I understand why you would think there's a Ditto because there's two Chandelures on the field, but neither of them are actually a Ditto.
None of them are Dittos, actually. There's two of them.
There's just two Chandelures. Icarus versus Arangos. However, that name is... I think I did it right. Is that his name? What is the name?
I wouldn't be able to tell you if it was
I would
wrong
say that's
or right.
close enough.
Arangos, yeah.
Is it? I think it's fine.
Yeah,
I think it's fine.
We nailed it. We nailed it.
We nailed it. I think it's perfectly fine.
Neither player has used Dynamax quite yet, is going to be the thing. So is this the turn? Is this where we see some Pokemon go freaking huge?
I genuinely hope so, because we've yet to see one. Time's running out.
It's important to note even that Arangos has just a really good position here, right? It has that Assault Vest, so soaks up those special moves just a little bit easier. Alastair has a preponderance of special moves. He has a lot of them. In comes the Dynamax on Chandelure. All that red HP doubling to twice the amount of red HP.
Whoa,
it's
14.
the very definition of a glass cannon.
A whole 14 HP. What else do you need? Meaning me using Follow Me, gonna soak all the damage.
In comes the Follow Me. The max overgrowth going in. How's the damage looking?
Damage is gonna be not that much.
Not very much.
Psychic Seed doing that work.
Oh,
it
that's
will
so
change
true.
the terrain though.
And it is now a grassy terrain. So it might be that Oracle is able to fix up some of that special defense that is boosted by using that fake tears now that it has access to its priority moves. In comes the Shadow Ball down onto Oracle. Oracle takes that like a champ. Manages to live through it even though it's super effective.
Yeah, being able to just slightly withstand and slowly restoring a little bit of HP. Same with Mini-Me, restoring just a tiny bit of HP because all of that matters.
It does, it does. Even the little bit of HP that Icarus is gaining back, all 8 of it, could spell the difference in this matchup here.
Absolutely. That we saw that Chandler survive with like about 9 HP, so every bit of heal counts.
Mm-hmm.
But we have yet still to see a Dynamax from Freyja. Not sure if she's holding out for a different Pokemon or just waiting for the right time.
We'll have to see how the players navigate these precarious turns here. It might be that this could spell the end for Icarus here. Icarus is in a precarious position. Dynamax on 22 HP is not necessarily the position you want to be in when you have a Dynamax Pokemon, but
been able to survive a turn.
And I just saw fake tears for the first time.
Well, we wanted to see the fake tears earlier because, but it was blocked by the psychic terrain.
But that Shadow Ball's gonna go directly into Oracle, knocking it out.
Oracle did get the fake tears down though, and in comes MacPhantasm. That's going to be some major damage, knocking out Aaron Ghost in one shot.
Oh my goodness, it's gone.
One fell swoop right there. That's all the hits it needs.
So this Dynamax at low HP is working out pretty well. Expanding Force gonna go in.
And there goes the Expanding Force, and Icarus flew a little too close to the sun.
But it was able to get a knockout, and I think that's what matters.
It did even up the match pretty well. Mini-Me and Freyja, one Pokemon in the back against one Smokestacky boy.
Absolutely. Now we're gonna see exactly who Alastair brings out now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
More drugs! Let's go!
Oh my god, we can't keep doing this.
And the father figure!
Oh, he's here to put the drugs to rest.
Dad, no!
father
I
figure's
swear!
a little,
It's not what it looks like!
The father figure's really bad into ketamine, actually.
Dad,
Like,
please, no! Don't play with drugs! I beg you!
Dad, the ketamine is not for you.
It's not for you, it's all for me! Please! I didn't bring extra!
No sharing.
The high horsepower is devastating into Dad, and that might be just what we see here. The Expanding Force goes down. That's going to be some major damage. Super effective. Strange Team coming in. It's going to be dodged by Mini-Me, but the high horsepower lands. Levitate, though.
Does not affect him at all. Nope.
One of the classic blunders. You see that shiny super effective button, and you just desire it. You want to press it so bad.
How do you expect me not to press it? Even though you have weakness policy, it says super effective. I gotta press it.
One of the fluffiest, barragiest matches of all time. We don't know what Psychic Terrain does. We don't know what Levitate does. Let's go.
Here in Fluffy Barrage, we don't know anything about any moves whatsoever, but we're gonna see Expanding Force go into Dad, doing just enough damage to knock it out with a crit to boot. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's gonna knock it out.
All right. What a game one. Whew.
There was a lot of back and forth. Good lord, back and forth from both of those opponents.
All right. What adaptations might we see for Game 2, Stormy? What are you hoping for?
Well, I'm hoping to see if Alastair is able to adapt to that situation. Because while Dynamaxing Chandler did work out slightly, in the end, it still got knocked out because of its low HP. So we're going to see exactly how he adapts to, maybe switching up a starting team or not.
True. I know one of the things that I know the other thing that you are secretly hoping for, so I won't mention it, but...
I want more horse!
Yeah, I know you want more horse.
Give me the horse!
Yeah, okay, we'll see if we can get you the horse.
Yay!
We'll even see if we can get it big. Just for you, Stormy.
If we can get a big horse, I'll be really happy.
I hope you just like screech if there is a big horse on the field, okay?
Now that you mention it, I will.
Can you peek my mic? Can you peek your mic and my mic at the same time?
I can try. I'll do my best. I'll try to be as loud as possible. I'll be the loudest Fluffy Barrage has ever been, which is quite the challenge. We've had some loud commentators.
We can just have the Fang Arly match.
What do you mean? That match went perfectly fine. Commentators were on point and very descriptive.
It was a delightful match. It was both enlightening and entertaining, so it was perfect as a Fluffy Barrage match.
It was. Every commentator always puts out their best, and I think both Arly and Fang did a wonderful job being very descriptive. Was it the descriptions you wanted? Probably not.
Yeah,
but
it was.
It was? Okay, then yeah. There you go. There were
Arly, nothing was wrong with you.
Nothing was wrong with you, Arly. I'm congratulating you. I wanna be you. You inspire me. Whenever I hear you commentate, it's like I wanna be her. That's
There's no
my
way
goal.
I could be her, so I'm not going to try.
I can sure as hell try. I gotta match the. Oh.
I love just catching you off guard with that.
Round 2. Oh, come on.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Me and Aerodno is going off.
Chandelure versus Chandelure on the field? No, Herald and Oracle. All right.
No, Herald and Oracle.
Good lead matchup into this team. The Chandelure is going to have a little bit of a hard time finding purchase against these two tanky lads.
And we got Psychic Search going off as well, so we're going to see a terrain change.
Gonna have to see if that it's gonna block that prankster fake tears, which is something important for Alastair to remember here. But you know, Herald's just fast. That's just
Herald's
one of the things
fast.
that Herald is, you know?
Yeah, we did notice Herald was
if Herald
pretty
wants
fast.
to just like go on a rampage, we might just see that. And here comes a Dynamax. Who's it gonna be?
Come on, show me the Dynamax. What we got? What we dealing with?
Ooh.
Herald!
This is the thing that Alastair does when he says, I want to win.
I want to win.
Desire, kill, 1 max move, max airstream, that's enough. Max airstream and 3 max guards is just good enough to run rampant.
We're going to see light screen going off. Max airstream as well going into Mini-Me, doing half damage. Not enough to send it to yellow though.
Mini-Me quite tanky, having that investment in that HP, having access and investment in that defense, just soaks that up so well. The Shadow Ball comes down, survived. Oracle lives that, and lives the expanding force.
Super effective, but not enough damage. So we're gonna have to see exactly what the next move is, because Oracle is like hanging on for dear life. Oracle.
That sounds like such a cool, like, you know, Eldritch Horror name.
I have my Oracle with me. We're gonna see a max airstream going into Mini-Me again. Mini-Me surviving with just enough HP.
Just soaking up those hits. In comes the Psychic down onto Mini-Me. Is that going to be enough for the knockout? Just barely. No, that's a defense boost from the Psychic. And the Heat Wave comes down. That's going to be a knockout onto Oracle.
Goodbye, Oracle. That's enough to knock it out. Mini-Me using Expanding Force, making sure it does enough damage to the Herald.
Against the single target, that's going to be boosted, but it's still not. It's still just barely not enough to knock out Herald with all of that investment that it had into its HP and defense.
No, but we're gonna see Alastair pull out his famous Icarus.
It's going to be a matchup of Chandelure versus Chandelure. Which one will come out on top?
Who's the strongest Chandelure here? They're both little candles.
They're both little big candles, and
ooh.
All right, we're gonna see that protect it on Mini-Me. That is, if Herald is going for the max airstream into that slot, it's probably not gonna be enough to save it. It will not.
Not enough to save it.
Piercing right
No.
through that protect, knocking it down.
That's smart though. Even if Freyja decided to follow me.
Yeah.
Yep. It was still a decent choice, but Mini-Me will unfortunately be called out because it is knocked out. And then Shadow Ball going into the other Chandelure.
Oh, one shot.
Arianos
One
taking
shot
the
alert.
full hit. Just
huge
instantly
damage.
falling.
And Freyja's Pokemon are both down. Freyja's gonna have 2 more Pokemon in the back to contend with Alastair's Chandelure and Crobat. Freyja having access to the
There we
Dynamax
go.
still.
Come on. Come on. Freyja, I'm right here. Please, if you can hear me, you know what you have to do. The bird, we've seen the bird plenty of times Dynamax. Come on. Give it to me. Give it
We've
to
seen
me.
Ketamine
You got it.
Dynamaxed a lot too.
We have seen. Yes, we have, but I haven't seen it.
Not on the
Well,
mic.
I mean, I've seen it, just not on
I
mic.
haven't seen it. Okay. All right, we'll see if we're gonna see the Ketamine Dynamax.
Maybe I
But-
have seen it, and I just don't remember. Too much ketamine sometimes.
Oh my god,
Lord.
Stormy, you're
Stormy,
too far
you-
gone. She's gone. She's been taken. This is why next
I'm
season we'll
sorry.
be having a section sponsored by Dare.
Oh,
Yeah.
at least we have
Get
sponsorships
the
now.
entire BDG Poker Rap in there with the anti-drug section.
Oh no! Please give me the
All right,
give me
we'll
the
have to
horse
see-
tranquilizer.
We'll have to see how Alastair adapts to Ketamine
Oh.
on the field. Icarus coming back, Sketch coming in.
Oh, Sketch. Sketch is a big wall. Come on, come on, come on. Freyja, do it for me, come on, please. Big hug! Let's fucking go!
I don't know if I can recover from that.
I think that's the biggest pop-off that I've ever heard on Fluffy Barrage, and Stormy's not even competing.
This isn't even my match and I'm excited! Oh,
Horse.
I'm
asleep.
so
But
sorry.
Ketamine took a few too many tranquilizers. Harold did put it to sleep.
Yeah.
Eevee and Eevee to Sleepy.
Sleepy Horsey.
But
It's,
this, but
kind of-
wait, so Freya's big horse is Eevee and Needy to Sleepy.
Hopefully it's not EV for too long. Come on, Ketamine, you can do it.
It is going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Alastair to break through Sketch here, though. So we'll have to see if Alastair can make it happen. And that Heat Wave, we knew what that did last time.
Yeah. That's gonna make the little Corviknight go out instantly.
Just a clean, gorgeous one-hit knockout on that Corviknight. Kalanice might be the goddess of beauty and victory, but it will not be victorious over anything this time. We'll have to see if Ketamine can clutch this out.
Yeah, we'll have to see because poor Ketamine is not only asleep but also confused.
Yeah, it's going to be
Just
an
like me.
uphill battle for Ketamine to break through all of the bad. Don't do drugs, kids. This is what happens. You fall asleep.
No,
you get
don't listen to them.
confused. You
Don't
don't know
listen to
what
them.
happens.
The stamina is gonna keep going.
The defense is rising.
Come on,
but
Ketamine. Not the
it's
foul
still
play.
Is it still asleep?
It's still asleep.
It's still asleep, and it's not only
Plus
asleep.
3 needs to
it's
wake up this
confused.
turn and knock out. Oh,
Come
and
on,
that's gonna spell
Ketamine.
curtains. That's curtains for Ketamine right there.
Unless it
No,
dodges
no,
the
no,
heat
no. We
wave.
got some heals.
It could dodge the heat wave. It could dodge the heat wave, and
Oh,
it did.
no, we
It
got-
did just undynamax, so it's a little smaller. Managed to
my-
sleep through almost sleep through every turn of its Dynamax.
My poor baby horse.
But this
Could
is
dodge
what
the heat wave
Alistair's
here.
team.
We'll have to see.
This is what Alistair's team
heat
thrives
wave?
in doing, though. Whoa!
And did
that,
not dodge the
if-
heat wave. That's gonna be. We're
Knock it
going to
out.
game 3.
Oh my goodness. Of course we
All
go
right,
into
Stormy.
game
We saw the big horse.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Was it
But,
everything
like-
you wanted?
Okay, but like, hear me out, right? Right? Hear me out. What if she does it again?
Okay, I'm listening.
Will you yell the same volume as first time?
I can try. I can try.
Okay, I do like to hear that, and that does make me a little more excited for the big horse. Honestly,
It's
I
tiny.
will tell you the thing that I want to see. I want to see Dynamaxed Alolan Ninetales.
A Dynamax Alolan Ninetales would be really
Yeah, I
funny.
don't even think it's good, but I want to see it.
It's probably isn't, but like, if it happens, it'd be really
But just
funny.
think about how pretty it would be.
It would be very pretty because then it could use like Aurora Veil. It would make the stadium very pretty. It could at least like pretty up the office here after all the stank.
It did get pretty bad up in here earlier today.
It got stinky. You got debris falling all over the place. People complaining about stepping on rocks.
I think this is probably our most train wreck of an event by those standards, right? For the audience, the live studio audience. Let's see some camera flashes. Yeah, look at those camera flashes. They're still taking pictures of crimes.
Look at those. Look at how disastrous that is. Oh my goodness. How's the audience still here? I hope you guys are doing well. How's the audience doing? I hope your feet are fine and you're not stepping on like pebbles and rocks.
Is everyone enjoying season 5 of Fluffy Barrage? I hope you all are having a great time.
I sure am. And it's not because of the ketamine.
I'm having a fantastic time personally.
You're gonna go back to regular streaming, and I was like, "Oh, you're the ketamine commentator."
Oh, absolutely! If anything, I could make a ketamine stream.
Oh, don't do that.
Cotton 4K, baby.
Stormy, I'm worried about you.
What do you mean? I'm perfectly fine. I'm normal.
That's just what a normal person would say.
You're gonna have a little, what was it, a horse PNG on your stream layout now going forward?
No, absolutely. I'll make sure to include a small ketamine horse in the corner.
The horse racing tag, if you would, please.
Fluffy Barrage no longer has any funds to save any for profile or reputation recuperation, so just so you know.
Thanks, Noka. Speaking of ignoring responsibilities and issues.
Oh,
good.
We're going in. We're going straight back in.
Match point, baby. Who are we gonna see? Luma Fontaine?
What's that one called? Huh?
Oh, that's just Incineroar, baby!
That's Incineroar too!
They made Incineroar, and then in Incineroar's glorious image, we crafted this monster of a VGC set. It has access to that Intimidate, it has access to that Eerie. No, this one doesn't have Eerie Impulse, but it does have Snarl.
But hey, Intimidate's not going to go off with that Inner Focus.
True.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
Inner
just with
Focus
this
is pretty
setup.
big. That Inner Focus is pretty huge for Herald. It blocks Fake Outs, it blocks Intimidates. Not going to be able to get that Intimidated off on Herald, but we'll have to see how Luma Fontaine manages to sculpt the field of this battle in this round. Might we see a big Incineroar 2, the sequel, but electric?
Come on, the sequel to the Electric Boogaloo, but we're gonna see another big Herald, turn 1.
Alastair has decided that this is the way that he wins, and we're going to see another big Herald.
Oh my
Big,
goodness.
bulky
It worked
bats.
the first time, let's do it again.
In comes the light screen, going to
Making sure
protect
it's
Herald.
Fence.
And we'll see how that Airstream fares. It's going to go in on Mini-Me. We know how that one rolls.
Yep, Mini-Me will hold its ground. Just taking a little bit of damage.
Soaks that up quite nicely.
Yep,
Expanding
we're gonna
Force
see
comes
Mini-Me.
down. Gonna be some sizable damage, but that light screen does help to make it nice and soaked.
Ooh.
Wild Charge comes in. Gonna be a lot of damage. We'll have to see how much damage that recoil does. It's about a 1/6.
Yeah, okay. Definitely did a number on Herald. That Wild Charge did quite some damage, but...
Yeah, Herald's in sort of a bad position here, and it's only on its second turn of Dynamax. And that's going to... It's got access to that speed boost, though, so it is able to just go real.
Yeah, it might be able to just go first. We're gonna have to see Oracle using Reflect as well, setting up more defenses. Max Airstream going off, going into Mini-Me again, and as usual, being able to withstand just enough.
Not a crit, so we won't see a knockout there, and Mini-Me soaking up those hits. Alastair deciding that Mini-Me is one of the major things in the way of his victory. And, Herald just barely lives. Oracle managed to soak that up nicely. The Snarl comes in. That's not going to be enough to knock out Herald.
No, not enough.
I think
It will
Freyja was
lower its
banking
attacks.
on Expanding Force taking out Herald.
That might
but
be very
unfortunately-
true. And
Yeah.
Alastair's team has just been getting increase after increase of speed. Oracle gets that special attack drop, though, off of that Snarl, so we're going to have to see if that is going to make a difference in this next play.
We're gonna have to see exactly, because Mini-Me is close to being knocked out.
Very, very low. Another Max Airstream does the job. Oh, but the
Oh,
protect.
Mini-Me using Protect, making sure it tries to stay alive, but we're gonna have to see if Herald uses another Max Airstream on it.
The rolls were a little more favorable this time, so it does look like Minimi is going to be able to soak at that third max airstream.
Yeah, was able to at least stay alive for the next turn. Going to see
In
a
comes the
psychic
Psychic down onto Mini-Me, but the Protect is just too good here. The Snarl comes down again, and that one is going to be enough to knock out Harold.
That will KO Harold. Harold's going to go down with that one. So now we have Harold knocked out while still having Mini-Me on the field, which is still a problem because as long as Mini-Me is on there, it is a menace.
It spells trouble for Alastair, that's for sure. And having Luma Fontaine on the field with those Snarls is just such a problem for Alastair too. His team is soft to dark types, and those and full of special attackers. And Snarl is both a dark type and a special attack, or lower special attack. So it's going to be kind of a problem for Alastair to work his way through. It looks like Freyja is the one with all the bulk this time around.
Mini-Me giving helping hand to Lumi. Oracle using Psychic right onto Mini-Me, making sure it's just not enough. It lives right through it.
And that will be enough to knock out Mini-Me and do a sizable chunk of damage down to Luma Fontaine. The helping hand went out, though. We'll have to see what the attack is. It's Volt Switch onto Oracle. Going to do a decent chunk of damage thanks to that helping hand, but Luma Fontaine was always more of a physical attacker.
Yeah, but now we're gonna have to see a switch on both Pokemons because Freyja had one knocked out, and then Volt's just gonna have to switch through.
It could be that we see Luma Fontaine entering the battlefield again, though, because of the way that the Pokemon Switch mechanisms work. Luma Fontaine's already in the back here, so we can see it just coming right back out here, and there it is.
And there you are again. Hi.
Hey there. And the Intimidate goes down, but these are both, special attackers, so it
won't matter much.
Not gonna help out too much, but having Luma Fontaine on the battlefield is going to help just a bit. And having that special attack decrease on Icarus is definitely going to help out too.
Absolutely. We usually tend to see these two Chandelures out on the battlefield at the same time, so it's definitely an interesting choice of how each one will deal with each Chandelure.
Especially because this time around, Ghost might be the one with the better of it. Having that Assault Vest and being able to soak up an attack might just mean... Oh!
Dad!
Is that you?
Lives! The Snarls!
Yep.
It
just
has
a tiny bit.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Dad! Here's a Shadow Ball!
Here's a Shadow Ball, Dad! Thanks for coming back!
Here's a Snarl, Dad!
There you go, have another Snarl.
And the special attack drop on both of these Pokemon again. Alastair's team very specially focused, so these Snarls are just an absolute chore for him to get through.
He's got a little bit of an uphill battle to go through.
Fun fact, though, he still has access to fake tears with the Oracle.
That's very true.
And we see
It doesn't matter if your attack is halved. If your special defense is also halved, that's still going to be a sizable chunk of damage.
That's exactly what the next move is going to be because that is in trouble. Fake tears going off.
I like how it looks so scary.
Oracle has gone crying to Dad, and Dad is showing up, pulling up at school. Hey, did you hurt my son?
You killed my son!
We're gonna have to see if Dad is gonna get the belt.
No, not the belt! Anything but that!
Oh. Wow, Ghost just eats that off.
It is specially defensive.
It is specially defensive, has that Assault Vest. Dad's been snarled. The fake tears went off, but that's still gonna be a really, really huge amount of bulk on Ghost. We'll have to see if Icarus can make it happen here.
Yeah, definitely. While that Luxray still has has a little bit of low HP, Dad's still paralyzed, so some of those moves might not even go through.
Yeah. Well, I think that Icarus is just a little bit faster than Luma Fontaine, which is pretty important here.
That could definitely decide a lot of what's going to happen next.
Have to see how the speed breaks here. Ghost uses the Shadow Ball. Ghost the fastest on the field. Or Speed Side, one of the two.
Ooh!
Icarus
straight into Icarus with another Shadow Ball. How about I Shadow You Ball back? This is tennis.
There's the damage.
And that will be the one to knock it out. You shadow ball me, I shadow ball you back. We go back and forth. You want to play tennis? I'll hit harder.
Ooh. And then Lumafontrine gets on the field and just tackles Icarus to the ground.
Watch out, watch out.
There's been a surface foul on the tennis court.
Oh no, the recoil doing just slightly a bit of damage, not enough to knock it out.
Lumafontrine holding on to life and just... That's
Come
my
on,
Cineroar
there we
TV
go.
right
We
there.
got the horse. We got the horse.
I have a
Freyja,
question, Stormy. Have we seen Freyja's Dynamax yet?
We have not. We have not.
What are you looking forward to here? Are you looking for it?
Freyja knows what.
Can you smell what Freyja's
exactly.
cooking?
I can smell the ketamine. It's around. It's around. Come on. It's around here. Come on. Okay. Come on, give it to me. I'm gonna peek. Get out of here!
Oh my god, you really did.
Looks like
Alistair
going with
really
the protect,
decided.
but ketamine is big and here and scary and kick plus the horse. Steel spike coming in. That's going to be a lot of damage. It looks like Freyja
so bulky.
will not clinch this up quite yet, but that is quite bulky.
That is bulky, but that will give it some stat boost with its defenses. See, here's the thing, right? I scream, and I don't know if my mic is cutting off or not, so I'm just hoping
your mic
that
is
whole
cutting
thing went
off,
through.
but it's beautiful. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
it
it.
I got the
enhances.
emotions through.
Yeah, we got
Alright, we'll
glimpses
have
of it.
Listen, we set up a bunch just to make sure we get the best mic quality, and I am going to absolutely destroy it.
Throwing your mic on your desk and just like yelling directly at your monitor.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my webcam mic.
Dad,
Dad,
look out!
Dad,
look out the hook switch!
No, the taser.
Dad, no, there's a giant hole.
Dad,
Oh
you're
no,
floating.
the levitate is that Freyja VMing?
Freyja, come on, stop playing with your food and just end the game. You know what to do.
I think, does it still show super effective? Or does it show not effective?
It does show super effective. Dad has levitate, but the game is just like, hey, this is super effective. You want to click max quick? And it's stab. It's real good here.
You're getting
It feels
gaslighted or
like-
plague doctor.
And with that, ketamine seals the win. The big horse takes the win this time.
The winner is...
And with that, our winner is here.
GG's to both competitors. What a match.
That was really fun. Ketamine sweep, baby, let's go. We got those drugs
Let's go,
right in the right
ketamine.
place. Let's go, ketamine.
All right, I sure hope that our players are rested and every. Did we lose? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It's like, hey, Flippers.
Hey, it's me, Flippers PhD.
Congratulations, Misa!
Oh, thank you.
Congrats, Misa! Yay!
Congratulations on your win today. It has been phenomenal watching you today.
Oh man, it
How's
was
it feel?
nerve-wracking. Yeah.